Good morning. Welcome, welcome. If you can see me, hello, welcome. My name's Liz, this is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this magical Monday. Welcome, welcome, wherever you are, whether it's morning, evening, afternoon, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are watching this back with me later as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know, something the angels want you to be aware of. If you are watching this with me live right now, all you need to do is click, put your question in. I'm just looking at that then. All you need to do is put your question in and I can answer your questions about love, your person, career, money, a message from the other side, lifestyle, anything you've got going on, anything at all. Got various decks of cards here. Welcome, Cece. Great to see you, honey. I'm going to use the Collective Love Messages today by Soulmates Twin Flames Inc. The Eternal Messages by the Pretty Psyche. I'm going to bring in the gorgeous Warrior of Love Tarot. Hey Jay, welcome, honey. I'm going to bring in my Twin Flame Halloween Oracle because why not? We're nearly there. I'm going to bring in my deck, the Twin Soul Healing Oracle, my deck, the Answers from Above. And obviously anything else they guide me to. We've also got messages in the buckets here I'm going to bring in as well. Welcome, Ling. Thank you for being here. And don't forget, guys, on Thursday, I am going to be live doing a horoscope. So just be aware of that when you're jumping on. Make sure you are reading the description before you come in and donate or anything like that, okay? Welcome, Tara. Hey, Kat. Great to see you, honey. Loving Interview the Vampire. It's so good. I watched 5 episodes yesterday. Gonna carry on. I've nearly finished season 1, so really impressed with it. Okay, there are a few differences again with the book, but it's really good, okay? It's very raunchy. Okay, so let's start with the first donation then. We're going to do the beautiful Jay says, messages from Adam, please. So what does Adam want you to know on this new week? Straight out. So first messages, I've been telepathically communicating with you. Now, I'm pretty sure you're already aware of that. If you're not, then you may have been blocking it out or you may have just been busy with other stuff, but he is trying to get your attention in some telepathic way. So you may be receiving messages through songs, signs, you may even feel certain things about what's going on. Because he's saying, I've thought about living together. So you may have had a telepathic message from him that he's thought about this. Where you're going to live, what's your life going to be like when you're together. He's been thinking about proposing to you. Now, we spoke about this the other day about his intentions. That his intention is when he comes to you to do it right. And this is kind of the energy I'm connecting with. You know, thinking about what the future would be like. So I am seeing that proposal as a proposal of marriage or a future. You know, just like, oh, I propose that we meet up or I suggest this, or I feel this is definitely about moving it forward in some way. But you may be wondering what he's doing or who he's with, and he's saying, don't focus on who wants me because I want you. So that's kind of a message to remind you of that too. If you want this to move forward, then put your attention on him. But again, you've got to also work through your own feelings about this because you are obviously interested in other people as well. And when there are other interests around, it can cause delays and issues. So he's saying to you, I've been expanding my spiritual knowledge. So he's definitely aware more now than he was of things. So let me bring you an energy in around the connection. What else do you need to know? Yes, shine light and smile bright. So the message here is really to use your smile to your advantage and shine your light bright. So when you're shining your light bright, you're attracting everything to you, everyone to you. And when you smile, your light expands and obviously has a ripple effect. So the message is really to be yourself, shine bright and allow everything to move forward. But he's thinking about the future and what that will be like. And obviously he's thinking about these things and moving it forward. I hope that helps, okay? Tara, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, home messages from DM. So what does your DM want you to know? So your DM is saying to you, this whole twin flame stuff sometimes scares me. So I don't know if you've had a conversation about the label twin flame or it may just, if you haven't, you know, it's just that it's very intense and it scares him a little bit because of the intensity of the connection. But he's saying, I have a gift for you. So he wants to give you something. Okay, now this gift could be like an overdue gift. So if he's missed like a birthday or a certain event, occasion, could be he's thinking about Christmas time and thinking about moving forward around that time. But he's saying the twin flame stuff scares me. So I do feel he feels intense about the connection. The fact that he's saying twin flame as well It's a sign he's aware of it in some way. So even if he isn't aware of the label directly, he feels it. He said, I'm trying to remain positive, but it's very difficult. So I do feel he's struggling without you, and he is struggling in his life. He may try and be a positive person, but he does struggle with that too. And this could be what you're mirroring. So, you may have really positive days, but then you may have like a negative day or a negative moment. So you have to continue to remain positive no matter what's going on. And he said, our journey together is being guided by a higher power. I know that we are connected for a reason. That's why he's saying this twin flame stuff scares me, because he does feel it, even if he doesn't quite understand what it is. But he does feel like you're being guided. He does feel like you've come together for a reason. There is a reason for your connection. So this shows, again, spiritual knowledge, expansion in that way. So what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Yeah, endings and beginnings. So there could be an ending for a new beginning. This could be a karmic ending, a shift in the situation, the end of a cycle, something new is coming in. So a new beginning ahead here. I'll just pull you a tarot as well. Anything else you need to know? Yeah, you got the Lovers card. So, I mean, the passion is all there, the fire. Just have faith. There could be something that needs to end first to bring this into fruition. But he is thinking about it. It's just a bit scary. So when they pull back, remember, it just gets a bit much. Breathe and focus on you. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. I have the feeling that S is doing a year-end review and he's not satisfied. Something is missing there. Please, a guidance message. Blocking my throat. So I feel like he's not happy with the way things are between you, that you're not physically communicating much at all. He said, I've thought about you spending time with my family and me. So I feel that what this is trying to say to you is, as he moves towards the holidays, spending time with his family around Christmas time or other events, he's going to be thinking about what it would be like to have you there. And that's obviously going to trigger him and it's going to make him think about you. So he's thought about that already, what it would be like to spend time with you there with his family, because obviously he knows you have a bond with his family as well. And he's been sending you messages in the 5D, and that's what you're connecting with. So obviously if he is going through this life review right now, that's connected with Archangel Jeremiah and Archangel Uriel, because I feel Uriel is illuminating the masculines anyway to certain things they need to do or change. He's saying too much damage has been done, I've moved on. So what I'm feeling with this is, it's like whatever you feel that he was damaged in his life, he's moved on from that. This isn't moving on from you. They're giving me emotion. And don't think that's what I'm saying. This is more about the things he's done that's caused damage. And he's trying to move on from that. So this could well be about him ending addictive things or things that have been toxic to him. Because he said, I'm going to surprise you when you least expect it. So I feel that's what he's going to tell you, that he's moved on from what's caused damage. The things that have been damaging to himself, but also to your connection, those are things he's putting in the past. And this is what he's realising during this life review he's going through, or this year-end review. This surprise could be coming in around Christmas time as well. And it's not long now, we're nearly in November if you think about it. So it's not long. I mean, we're halfway through October already. It'll come like that, and then it'll be the new year, and that's when all the big changes are coming in. So have faith. I hope that helps. Let me pull you a card for you, actually. Anything you need to know right now. Yeah, ask the angels to assist you, and that's what you are doing. So you know that you've got support. They're guiding me to bring one of these cards in as well. Anything else? Yeah, passion. Focus on your passions, but you're going to feel the passion. It says, follow your passions, let them drive you on even when they drive you crazy. So focus on your passions. This love can drive you crazy, but keep going. Keep moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? CC Lynn, thank you for the donation, honey. Good morning, Liz. How does my love feel today? No more headaches, so happy, lovely day. That's good to hear. And obviously, whenever you get a headache, it's to do with pressure. And I know in the comments sometimes you ask me what these things mean. That's why I shared the Ascension video, and I have pinned that up for subscribers. So, anytime you wonder what something in your body is trying to tell you, go to that video, perhaps save it somewhere. It's the Ascension Symptoms video, and, it's in my Twin Flames Everything You Need to Know playlist, and it'll tell you why you're experiencing things. But if you sit with the energy, obviously a headache's pressure. So if it's not your pressure, it's coming from him. He feels pressured, he feels stressed out. He's saying, you give me that spark, and that's what he wants you to know. that no matter who else he's been with or what else he's been doing, you're the one that gave him that spark. Now, this is coming out again. So this is clearly what they're struggling with today. They're trying to put brave face on, or it's Monday, they could be working, trying to be positive. Your person saying, I'm trying to remain positive, but it's very difficult. Okay, so again, they're struggling with something. So your person is struggling with something too. So I feel this is collective today. They are trying to remain positive or trying to get on with things or trying to do things, but it's difficult for them. Difficult to stay away from you, difficult to perhaps not be in touch with you, difficult to remain in the things they're in. And that's why you're feeling all these physical things. So the best thing you can do for yourself today, is, especially if you start feeling any of these physical things again, or you start feeling this energy, is connect with him in the 5D and meditate. So your 5D connection right now is where to put the focus on, and focus on your strength, okay? You may even see the number 1515 as well. They give me that number for you. And Page of Pentacles, to remember that he is growing. And he's also growing in his throat chakra, so he's able to communicate with you. You know, so he's able to talk to you about his problems and tell you what's going on. And he does intend to do that. He does intend to come to you. There is a distance between you right now, but he's really struggling with that distance. He wants to come forward. He doesn't want to hold himself back. So this is having faith in the when as well. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is a yes from heaven, and it's slow moving energy. Because he knows he's got to walk away from the past things that he's been dealing with to be able to come forward and express himself to you in a powerful way, which he wants to do. Because you're his Queen of Cups, you're the one he wants. So have faith in the when, okay? So anything physical you're experiencing, breathe through it and know it will pass. Connect with the Ascension video and then you know why you're going through it. And just trust that he's on his way. Okay, so he is wanting to come forward. But I feel today, collectively, they are struggling with being positive. They're trying the hardest to get on with things in their day, but it's difficult. I hope that helps, okay? Hello to everyone who's jumping in. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. So we're going to do Cece. Thank you for the donation, honey. Cece says, let me go back to where your question is. Can I get guidance on finances and career opportunities this week coming in? Okay. So anything you need to know this week coming in? You got the answer is connected to your life purpose. So you say, will I get the producer job I applied for? I feel like it fits me. I feel the message is that you're meant to be doing things that you're passionate about, that you enjoy doing. Okay, things that light you up inside, because the answer is connected to your purpose. This is obviously something you're learning to surrender and let go, but you'll be successful in things that make you happy, that satisfy you in more ways than just financial. So if you're saying, I feel like it fits me, or it feels like it's good for me, then obviously that's something you're passionate about. And that's what the angels want you to focus on. So will you get that job you applied for? Let go of what was. It feels like you've got to let go and let go of what was. So again, this could be just being at peace with where you are and allowing things to unfold, allowing things to happen naturally. Because again, sometimes you're not meant to know the answer in the moment because it's something you're learning to release and surrender, to have patience with and faith in. Got the 10 of Wands. So there's some burden you have to release here. Now, what I'm feeling as well, just going off that for a moment, I'm seeing this as Jake in the background. Can you see Jake on the hill there, or the mountain? That's the stag. So you're receiving the promise of union there and the happiness of it. So when you let go of your burdens, you're going to be moving towards everything that you do want. So I feel that this is a huge sign, because you're saying any message of love and how Jake's been healing. He's been overcoming his struggles and fears. He's been finding his faith, and you're being guided to have faith, because when you have faith, it moves mountains in your life in all ways. So I'm seeing there as a big mountain perhaps in the way of being together, but with faith it will move out of the way. So you must have faith on this journey. Remember, when you release your own baggage, your own struggle, you find peace. So the angels want you to focus on you right now and let go of what was. So let's get a message of healing for Jake. Yeah, I took your advice as criticism and I reacted badly. I'm sorry. So he's apologising for the past where you may have given him some advice or said something to him and he perhaps wasn't ready to hear it or took it in a bad way. Because remember, they have to find their own ideas, their own solutions. They have to come up with their own things. It's like they know the feminine is right, but they have to come to that conclusion by themselves and work it out for themselves. So he's apologising for any time he perhaps acted like he didn't listen to you or your advice didn't matter, because it did. And it's like he was saying, I wasn't ready to face it then, but now I am. So I feel he is releasing things where he's felt perhaps like people are criticising him. This could be you as well. It's again, releasing fear of judgment. Forgive me, fear around this. Because this is remembering to not point the finger. And maybe this is something you did before, because I'm not feeling you're doing that now. But in the past, you may have done, like I said, oh, he should do this or he should do that, or, pointing the finger, whereas now you're learning to become more spiritual and observe things in a higher way. And we all can take things the wrong way sometimes, and we have to work through that, by not taking things personally. So I feel he's apologising. So for his healing journey, he's learning to look beyond the surface level and recognise that anytime he feels triggered, it's about himself, not the person he feels triggered by or the circumstances. And that's what he's working on. So he is going through a big healing to release that kind of baggage. And this is also you releasing any baggage in your life, so you feel more at peace. Now, regarding this job, okay, if you're going to get it or not, I feel you've got to let go, because if you get it, brilliant. If you don't, then it's still good, because it means it's not the right thing for you. You've got, yes, it says, but are you ready? You just might get it. You have to be ready. It says, yes to this job, but are you actually ready for it? You just might get it. So in other words, what this means is you might get it, but not actually be ready for it. So just let go of what was and see it like this. If you get the job, great. If you don't, there's something better coming in. I hope that helps, okay? And Mariana, thank you for the donation. Secret thoughts and feelings. So what's secret thoughts and feelings? I ran because I wasn't emotionally mature. So he doesn't really feel like he's as spiritually mature as you are. He said, I'm not ready to be with you because of that. So it's like he's saying to you, his deepest thoughts are that he may not be ready to be with you because he's got some emotional healing to do. These are his deepest thoughts. He wants to be with you. But you're saying, what's his secret thoughts? His secret thoughts are, am I ready to be with you? Can I level up for you? Because he sees you as in a different place than he is spiritually. This doesn't mean he doesn't want you and he's missing you. He's saying, I really do miss you a lot. He's run from you, or he's shut down, or he's been distant. They give me an itchy eye as well, which is wanting to make changes, because he felt like he wasn't ready in some way. So he's saying to you, I need to heal this. I need to be emotionally more mature for you. So anything else you need to know? What else do you need to know? That's his secret thought. Sometimes the secret thoughts can cause pain, because we have to heal them. So let go of what was. So again, whatever's happened before, let go. It won't go back to what it was. It will either come in better or it will change, okay? So you are going to clear the air if that's what you want, if you want to talk and sort things out. You just need to change your perception, and so does he. So this is like when we go over the past, we think, oh, I want it to go back to how it was, or why can't it be this way? And you've got to let go of everything that was. Okay, so let go of the past. You're going to clear the air. When you come together, don't bring up the past. Look forward, not back, and change your perception. Okay, because he's thinking like he's not mature enough for you somehow. And that could be because maybe you're being a bit demanding, or you've got certain things you want to happen. He may not feel ready, or he may feel inadequate in some way. That's why you got challenges. So you must be the lighthouse where you shine bright and you attract into you. It says everything you go through has a purpose. Look for the blessing hidden within what challenges you. So whenever the challenge is right now, there is a blessing there, because you're learning a lesson from it, to surrender, to heal, to not have expectations, to not demand anything. Remember, love is unconditional. It has no conditions. And I feel he feels like he's inadequate in some way. And that's what he's working through. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation, honey. May I get a message from Frank, and has he any karmic struggles or dark secrets? So what's he want you to know? So again, you see what you're doing there is worrying about the karmic situation when you're being guided to focus on yourself and the love. Okay? He's saying, I'm dealing with the karmic situation. I'm situating it. So what he wants you to know is he's dealing with it. Okay? It's happening for a reason. He's dealing with it, and he's understanding it and observing it, and it's going on. It's happening for a reason. It gave me a weird taste in the mouth. And I feel it gives him a weird taste in his mouth as well. Bitter thoughts are coming up around this as well. So it's like he feels guilty or bad about the fact that he's actually in something else. I know more than you think I do. So this is reminding you that he is learning his lessons and growing. He's going to have a gift for you. So I feel this is something, again, that could come in around Christmas time. He could be wanting to connect with you around Christmas time, because then he's got an excuse to come in. Okay, I've been more focused on money because I'm trying to build for myself. So see how it's the same message coming out. That he's letting you know that he's working on his finances. He's busy with his job. He's trying to sort out his own identity. And even though he's perhaps with a karmic person right now, it's not what you think. You know, like you seem to worry that that's all he can think about, or that's what he's invested in. It isn't. He's invested in his money. He's invested in his job. He's invested in becoming his best version. That karmic partner is in a way a distraction or a helper to, remember, catalyst to his growth. So he's saying, I am dealing with that situation. He's more focused on his job and his money, which I keep getting when I'm connecting with his energy. So what's his dark struggle? Okay. Thank you, Ling, for looking after the chat for me, honey. So what's his dark struggle? My whole life is different now. I need you to leave me alone. Now, what this means is this is higher self saying, you need to let me come to you. You need to stop worrying about this. Okay, so it's not like he's saying in a nasty way, oh, leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with you. It's like he's trying to let you know that if you leave him alone, if you let him be, he's going to come to you because his whole life is different now. Okay, and this is what you need to be aware of. So this, and you've asked for these cards to come up. I know it's going to trigger you, but it triggers you for a reason. Okay, it's like I need you to leave me alone means let me find my way back. Let me deal with my situation because my life is different now. This is something he's definitely working on. So he's not saying it to trigger you. He's saying it to ask you to trust in the connection. Yeah, but you're thinking about it constantly. You're overthinking. Not to do with, well, you've got to remember that it's energy. Okay, if you are constantly obsessing about someone, they're going to feel it on an energetic level, and it can be very disruptive. Okay, when you're focusing on yourself and your own journey, it doesn't mean you don't ask what he's up to, but sometimes when I connect with your energy, and we all go through this, all of us, I'm guilty of it too, can get obsessive, and then we're kind of holding on energetically, and they feel that and they run. Okay, so if we instead pull the energy back to ourselves and focus on ourselves and what we're doing and focus on our own life, then that's when they stop running, turn around and say, hey, what's going on? Remember, he's still recovering from the loss of what's happened in his life. And in a way, you're recovering from the loss of this too, because you're grieving the connection in your own way. Because it will never go back to what it was. It will change and shift because he's in a different place now. You're in a different place now energetically. So it's about moving towards each other at the right time. That's why he's telling you constantly about the timing, that he needs time to be able to become who he needs to be. That's the message, okay? So let me bring a healing card in for you. Yeah, the message coming through here, you've got to remember that you have a 5D bond with him. Okay, so you can always connect with him in the 5D. So allow yourself to let go and feel the power of one's soul. So it's about letting go of the worry or the stress or the fear about what he's doing in the physical or who he's with, or just allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. And remember, you're healing and learning to respond with love through this. You're learning. You're still growing. Okay, because you are a child of God. Children are teachers. It says, learn from their innocence and start to see life through fresh eyes with magic, wonder and awe. So focus on you, honey. I know it's hard, especially when he's coming through and saying, oh, leave me alone. But it's because he needs to heal. He's got to find his own way. Okay, you've got to trust him now. This is your lesson. If you want to be in union, you have to get to this point where you're in this final act of surrender. And I feel that's where most feminines are right now. Everything you've been through, it's guiding you to surrender. You've got to trust in God's plan, trust in God, trust in the connection itself, trusting that he loves you enough to find his way to you at the right time. I hope that helps, okay? Fatima, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Message from F. So what does F want to say to you? He's saying to you, I'm really sensitive deep down. I just put up a front, okay? So that's it. Just bear with me a sec. The fact that you're asking there is still your own fear, okay? I can't spell it out more than that, okay? So this is for Fatima. I'm really sensitive deep down. I just put up a front. Okay, so he may be wearing a mask right now. He may be putting up a front. I've connected with this collective message saying, I'm trying to be positive, but I'm finding it really difficult. And he may be doing that today. He may be wearing a mask and he's finding it very difficult to continue to wear that mask because he's very sensitive. And he knows it was you and it was always you. So it's like he's saying, it's always been you. You're the one for me. I've thought about surprising you with a date. So a date could be actually meeting up to perhaps get a coffee or see each other. But a date could also be like on a specific date. Okay, so this could happen around a specific date. So I feel like he's thinking about how he can actually meet up with you or talk to you or spend a bit of time with you. What else do you need to know? Yeah, he's saying to you, don't blame yourself for what happened. It was my fault. So obviously there's no blame. There's no need to point fingers or bring blame into anything. But it's like he's saying to you that what happened between us, the reason why things didn't move forward or perhaps happened the way you thought they would, it wasn't your fault. You couldn't have done anything differently or changed anything. It's like he's saying he had to go down that road to learn those lessons, or he had to go through those experiences for a reason. So he's saying, I realised it was my fault what happened, that it was my fault that created a problem. So he's taking accountability for the things that he's done and the things that he needs to change. So this is a good thing, and I feel this is what he's going to come in and talk to you about. So what is he healing, or what are you healing? What do we need to know? Childhood wounds. You are on the right path. You got 717. So you're being reminded there's a reason for everything. You're on the right path. And the passion is there. So you'll feel the Kundalini rising. And the wounds that are coming up are for healing. So there's definitely a lot of healing happening right now. You're on the right path. Have faith. I hope that helps, okay? So to go back to Anne, okay? Will he really still come to you? It's about you needing to have faith. That's what you're struggling with right now. Because he's saying to you, he's saying, if you leave me alone, I'm going to find my way. That means he's going to come to you at the right time. But again, the timing is off, that's all. So you've got to stop thinking about, is he going to do this, isn't he going to do that? Because you're going into fear and you're not believing in the power of love. You've got to get to a point where you give it to God and say, okay, God, I trust in your plan. I have faith in this love. And I know that you want me to have what's best for me, whether that's him or something else or someone else better. So you've got to surrender it. And when you get to that point, you find it very liberating. It's freeing, okay? Divine Soul, thank you for the donation. I feel you may need to have a cry today to release some emotion as well. Okay, so breathe through it. So, and I did, I don't know if you watched today's members reading as well, but I did the members reading where it was a channel conversation between the two of you. Okay, pick a pile. So perhaps go and watch that, okay? So Divine Soul, great to have you here, honey. Thank you for the donation. Hala's happy Monday, and the same to you. I'm feeling very low these days. Breathe through it, okay? It's the energy we've had with the full moon as well. 3D messages from him. How is he feeling lately in the silence? What do you need to know? He's saying, I'm resisting change and growth. So there's still fears around making this big change. And, you know, you'll be resisting it in your own way too, because you've got your own stuff to change too. You know what this is about, the karmic cycles. So he's saying, our time apart has given me time to get clarity about my feelings and my triggers. So he has been working through his feelings during this time where he's silent or where there's been a distance. And he is working out what he's triggered by as well. So he knows now, it's like he realises that he's holding himself back from the change. And that's what he's coming to terms with, because he said, I want to love you the way you deserve. And he knows he wants to do that. You know, he doesn't want to mess you around. He doesn't want an affair. He doesn't want to be hurting anyone. He wants to be authentic and real. And that's why he's looking at his life and he's like, I know I need to change this. I'm resisting it. Why? And it's because of fear. And you know this yourself because you're in the same situation. Okay, so you're both going through very similar things. So you're mirroring each other a lot. So, you know, if you're thinking, okay, why is he distant? You can look at your own life as well and perhaps say, okay, well, what is this mirroring back to me? Because he does regret walking away from you in the first place. So go back to the very beginning, okay, when he perhaps walked away or went into his situation or went back into his situation or whatever happened. He is thinking about that a lot. The guidance from the angels is to use crystals to bring healing in. Now, I feel crystal healing is more about clarity coming in, because I do feel that's what's happening. He's getting clarity on what he needs to heal, what he needs to do or change, and so do you. And crystals can assist with this. So you can use specific crystals. So I'm going to bring in the crystal deck, because obviously it may help you to get a specific crystal here. So anything else you need to know? Anything else you need to know? Okay, so we've got Sugilite, it says Sugalite, it says, own your divine power. So I feel he needs to step into his divine power to take control, and so do you, because you're mirroring each other's energy. It says, replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. And that's exactly what he needs to do. because he's people pleasing. And you may feel like he isn't pleasing you, but he's pleasing everybody else. And that's because he's got to stand up to those people. You know, he doesn't have to stand up to you because you are one. Obviously, he's got to be open and honest with you, but that's a different type of lesson. You know, what he's got to do is actually fight for what he wants and who he is. And that's something you're also learning to do too. So in a way, you're both mirroring this, where you're both being guided to own your divine power. So let's bring in one more card. Anything else you need to know? Yeah, remember that hurt people, you have a mission. That card just tried to come out and then he went back in. So you have a mission together. So you may see a white stag, or you may see illuminated stags. Like you may see a light up stag, and that's a sign of illumination and mission. So the differences between you make life interesting. It's why you've come to earth. So the angels say, have compassion and an open mind. Life would be boring if we're all the same. You are learning to heal and respond with love in this situation. So don't be triggered by the silence, because it's helping him to work things out and move through his feelings and his emotions. And it gives you time to look at your own life as well. I hope that helps, okay? Mr. Fat, thank you for the donation. Current feelings of Naraj for me. Okay, what does your N want to say to you? What's the feeling for you? You really have been by my side, and I do see that. I do cherish you for that. So he does recognise that you've been there for him, and he's saying you'll hear from me soon. So I do feel he's going to contact you. So if you're waiting for communication, he's going to contact you. Okay, he's going to do that if you give him time, because his intuition is guiding him to do that. And you know this in your own intuition as well. This could be happening around the new moon. So you may receive a contact or a message around the new moon on the 21st, or something's going to shift around then. But you're going to hear from him, you're going to feel it in your intuition. So you may already be hearing from him through telepathy, songs, signs, and he wants you to know he's grateful for you and he cherishes you. That's how he sees you, that you're a very special person in his life. That's his real feelings for you, that you matter to him, that you've made a difference in his life. And he wants to tell you that in his own way. I hope that helps, okay? AJ, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any messages from A? So what's the message coming through for you today from A? He's saying to you, I know I have to make a move. So A fully intends to come forward to you, contact you, or reach out to you if you let them. Words cannot explain how much I love and care about you. So this person is struggling to find their words. And that may be why there's a delay in communication or them making a move, because they want to tell you how they feel. They may just be struggling to explain it. Our connection defies logic and explanation. So there's a real problem with A expressing how they feel, because they're trying to understand it themselves. They perhaps can't even put into words what they're feeling. And that's because of the connection itself and the intensity of it. So your person said, I know I have to make a move. I'm just trying to put into words what I'm experiencing and feeling. And I'm finding that hard, because what this connection that we feel between us is, and what this connection is, defies logic and explanation. So if you give it time, this person's going to make a move towards you. Let me see if I can get any timings or anything else you need to know. Page of Cups, it will happen. Give it time. You may see seahorses when this is about to happen. I feel your person's kind of rising up from the depths of what they've been feeling. You may see jellyfish, you may see seahorses. Those are going to be all signs. If you see them in the, on social media, in the physical in some way, those are signs you're going to have a message coming in. But he's definitely going to make a move. See what this other card is. Are you getting my attention? Yeah, there's a delay for a reason. So don't worry about the when, just know it's coming. I hope that helps. City Cat, thank you for using milestone, honey. Hope you're well. A message, please, from my DM. Thanks, heap. So what's your DM want to say? Things are chaotic in my life right now and I'm struggling to cope. So there could be some pressure in his life. It could be financial pressure, physical stuff going on. It could be job related, family. He's got stuff going on that's kind of outside of you. So remember that. Don't take anything personally. It's not about you right now. It's about what he's going through. And he's doing the work on himself, the Eight of Pentacles, to get to you. So you're being guided right now to stand your ground, to know your own worth. Look at the peacock. So this is you and this is him coming to you. He's ascending. So you don't need to do anything right now. You don't need to rush around or try and contact him or make anything happen. You just need to stand in your confidence, power, beauty and strength and allow him to come to you. So he's ascending to you. So in other words, you're operating in this energy. He's operating here. You don't need to come down the stairs okay? To come to him, he needs to come up the stairs to you, because that's him moving up, it's him leveling up and ascending. Okay, so let him deal with what he's dealing with. This town moment he's going through in his life with this chaos is helping him to find his way to you. So he is doing the work to get to you. And this could be something he's doing at work as well. But I feel you're going to see a peacock to remind you of your power. And the message is, remember, the egg doesn't chase the sperm. It's the other way around. Okay, so you've got to have faith. Let me pull you a Halloween card. Anything else you need to know? Yeah, you've got to let go of it for tonight or today. So just let go of it for now and give it to heaven. Don't worry if he's being silent or there's a ghost energy there. Just breathe. I feel you're dreaming of each other. I hope that helps, okay? Divine Soul, thank you for the donation, honey. We've got, good morning, Purple. Welcome, honey. Divine Soul, I'm just looking for you, because obviously you donated again. So I've done your first question. I can't find your second question though. Hang on a minute. So where am I now here? Because you've donated. How many times have you donated? Where am I? So you've got donated there. Then I've done AJ City Cat. You donated again, and then you've donated again. Okay, so I've got Mayra in between. So I've got 2 questions, 2 donations from you. Let me answer Mayra, and then I'll come back to you, okay? Because I've got 2 donations. So let me know in the comments what your 2 donations are for. So Mayra, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from Travis today? Thank you. So let's do Mayra first. Okay, so what's the message from Travis for you today? The message from Travis to you today is, there is a void in me that only your presence can fill. So he's feeling the void today. You know, he's missing you. He's feeling that you're not connected in that way. You're like, he's missing your presence. So he's missing you. Just bear with me, my chat jumped up there. So he's missing you, and he knows the only way he's going to feel better is by actually calling you or connecting with you. So I feel there's some kind of communication. Again, he's going through some chaos. Things are chaotic in my life right now. I'm struggling to cope. And that's making him feel the void even more. Because when he's struggling to cope, he wants you around him. And he said, I believe in true love because of you. So he believes that you're his true love. He feels a void when he's not with you. He's feeling that void today because he's got some chaos going on. And he will give anything to have you by his side. So he's saying to you, I've been more focused on money because I'm trying to build for myself. So he may have been distracted with work, money, things he's got going on in his physical world, but he still feels that void because he's so attracted to you. He's saying, you don't know what you do to me. Okay, so he feels that void. He's drawn to you. He's saying, you don't know what you do to me. I can't stay away from you. So he's feeling the pull. So I feel he's perhaps distracting himself with work, money, other things in the physical world, but it's not stopping him from wanting you or thinking about you. So it's only a matter of time until he reaches out, because I feel that he's fully planning to. Yeah, we've got the 2 of Wands. He's got that vision of coming together with you. Look at this, the peacocks. So peacock's really powerful for the journey right now. And you've got the 2 and the 6. So I feel this is something that could also be coming in over the next 2 to 6 days or 2 to 6 weeks to bring you together. You may even be seeing 666 as well, to remind you to focus more on the 5D connection right now and breathe through any fears or triggers coming up. You're on the same page. You have the same vision. Okay, so I feel you want the same things, which is communication and talking, but he's feeling that void without you. He wants to return. Okay, you're coming back together. Okay, so Divine Soul, I've got 2 donations. I can't see any questions, so just bear with me. I'll have a look down the chat here. I can't. I don't know if you've donated for Ling, actually. Have you donated for Ling? Is it me? Am I just not reading this right? Because I can see you've donated again. You've donated a few times here. You've put a question in. I can see the question about Max, but the other 2 donations I can't see. You must write in what the question is. Okay, otherwise it holds everything up, okay? I appreciate your donations. It's just I need to know what you want to know. Otherwise I can't do it. So just post, can you see now? No. Okay, can anyone else see it? Can anyone else see it? It's not just me, is it, that can't see? So what I'm going to do is, okay, it's not there. So I'm going to go down to, I'm not missing anyone out, just so you know. I'm going to go down to this question about Max, okay? See, it's messing me up. I don't know where I am here. Okay, does that mean, yeah. Anyway, okay, breathless. We're going to do Divine says, will my son Max get success in his current project? Let's do that one first, okay? So will Max get success in his current project? We've got easy does it, as long as he takes it easy. You know, because when we are doing a project, we can perhaps overdo things or not find balance. So I feel he's got to take it easy with this, as in he's got to make sure he's looking after himself as well and take it easy instead of stressing out, worrying, trying to force something forward. Because it says health, happiness and abundance require gentle approaches in life and work. So I feel he's got to get the balance right. So I feel the answer is yes, as long as he's balancing everything else and taking it easy, not rushing it forward or taking time for himself as well. Because what we can do is get so focused on what we're doing, we can overdo, we can overwork, we can overtry, and then we get ill, you know, because we're feeling burnout. So I feel he's got to be aware that he's also got to have time off. He's got to have some time for himself. He needs to perhaps get the balance right in that way, and that will bring success in. So make sure he's eating properly, sleeping properly, finding time to enjoy his life as well as just work on this project, and that will be what leads to success. Okay, so easy does it, okay? So anyone else, I'm very confused by karmic situation. Any guy? Okay, so that's checking on your karmic situation then. So again, I'm not missing anyone out. It's just Divine has donated, okay? So what's going on in your karmic situation then? Okay, well, you need to sit down and talk it all out. That's what you need to do. Okay, and this may also be because you're confused about what's going on with your twins' karmic situation. But again, remember, it's separate to what you're going through. So what you need to remember is this, okay? You've got to leave that situation for you. Not to be with your twin, you've got to do it for you. Because you've got to think, okay, take my twin out of it. Take your twin out of it completely. Are you happy with your current circumstances? And it's very likely the answer is no. Because number one, if you were, you wouldn't be having feelings for someone else. And you wouldn't be craving a new life or any of that, okay? So you can't kind of think, well, I can only leave when my twin flame is going to leave because then I know we're going to be together. You've got to find faith in what happens after, what happens next, okay? So you've got to think, well, I know I'm not really satisfied where I am, regardless of what's going on with my twin. I need to leave this for me. So really what you need to do is sit down with your karmic partner and talk it all out once and for all. Now, that doesn't mean you bring up other people. You know, you say, oh, I've got feelings for someone else, or because that would just cause pain and it would cause problems. Okay, but just perhaps sit down and say, I don't feel we're on the same page anymore. I feel like I want something different now. I feel like it's time to start again. Maybe you could even talk to your karmic partner about making changes in the new year. You know, perhaps say, I feel like in the new year we need to part ways or look at this differently or whatever it is. But you need to sit down and talk. And obviously, yes, you need to sit down with your twin and talk too. But this is something you have to do separately of your twin. Okay, because right now your twin is in silence and he's dealing with his own stuff. Because it's very likely he knows he needs to do the same thing with his karmic partner too. So from your perspective, things have got to come out into the open because it's just bubbling up inside and it will be driving you mad, okay? So let's see what your karmic partner is thinking. Discussed several times, but not happening. He always tries to get things better, but still, yeah, well, that's because you keep, you know, it's like you're brushing over it. It's like you're not getting to the root, you know, or you're allowing him to take control in some way. So you got to, it's okay saying that when we have sat that down and talk, but it's about you being open and honest about what you're feeling. If you continue trying to work or you keep brushing over it, that's not getting to the root of the problem. So, and what he's actually saying here is I don't know if you do this or not, okay, but it's something similar to this. You may keep him at bay in certain ways. So it says, she eats food I don't like to keep me at bay. Okay, so it's like what your person feels like you're doing is keeping them at arm's length in some way or trying to repel them in some way. Okay, so this way, whether it's food or it's something else, it's like you're doing some behavior or doing something that your karmic partner knows is keeping them away. It's like you're like this energetically. Stay away from me, okay? Or I don't want you around me, or, you know, leave me. And this could be intimate stuff. You're putting your barriers up, or you're doing things that, you know, perhaps he doesn't like, or to keep him at bay. It's like, this is what they're making me do that. It's like, stay away, okay? Do not come near me. I don't want you around me. Okay, that's what I've got, like this energy, and that's what your karmic partner feels. So your karmic partner feels very dissatisfied anyway. So things will be bubbling up in him too. So neither of you are really satisfied. So it's time to really think, I know it's scary to leave the situation, but that's what you need to do. And your karmic partner will think the same thing. It will be the fear of starting again. Both of you want a new beginning, but you're both afraid of that new beginning. So that's why, just give it one more try, or we'll just pretend it's not happening, or we'll deal with it tomorrow. And tomorrow never comes. So that's what you need to be facing. Okay, let's do a karmic struggle from your perspective. And obviously your twin's got his own karmic battles going on too. So this is the thing, you do respect and value your karmic partner for things you've been through and things you've experienced, but you have to go. It's like what you're saying here is, I respect and value you, and that's why I have to go. And really this is about you respecting and valuing yourself. So really it's nothing to do with your karmic partner or your twin flame. It's about you respecting yourself and valuing yourself enough to say, that's why I have to go, because this isn't right for me. I know I deserve more, I know I want more. So really there's no confusion, it's just the fear around making the change, because that can be like, well, what happens next? What about money? What about this, that, the other? Okay, and that's where you've got to get the strength, and that's where the angels come in to give you that strength. I hope that helps, okay? If you want to, you can always have a full personal reading with me to go deeper into this. You've always got that option there. You can always email me. I'm not saying have one, I'm just saying if you need one, okay? Then doing it on a Q&A. Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation, honey. So just make sure I haven't missed anyone there. The Laurie Wu's come in with a milestone, okay? So message from Orlando and the angels. What's Orlando's struggle and what are his thoughts and feelings about my text to him, and will he reconnect with me? Okay, so what's the message coming through? He's saying to you, I worry that if I let you in and open myself up completely, you'll find something about me you don't like. So he's got insecurities that he doesn't like about himself, that he's worried you're going to find out about. But this is also about his struggles with opening up to you. He struggles, because you're saying, what are his struggles? He struggles with opening up, telling you how he feels, being genuine with you, because it makes him feel vulnerable. So if he opens up about his feelings, makes him feel vulnerable. He wants to, he just worries about it. He's saying, I've thought about you spending time with my family and me. Now, I'm getting this message coming through as we move towards the holidays. So obviously, depending what you celebrate, but we've got things ahead, haven't we, like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas time. But it's more about the Christmas energy or events around that time, the New Year. So he may be spending time with his friends and family around those holiday seasons, and he's thinking about what it would be like to have you there. So I do feel you're going to reconnect. Of course you are. Otherwise, he wouldn't be having these feelings in the first place. That's your own fear thinking, is he ever going to reconnect with me? That's fear. So maybe do a healing on your chakras. Because if you heal your chakras, you're going to release blocks. Okay, because you may be feeling a bit blocked in your energy right now. You may feel there's an energy block or something needs to shift. So cleanse your chakras today, all of them. Okay, especially the root chakra I feel for you as well. So perhaps do a healing on all your chakras and then do a healing on your root chakra, like maybe a bit more in depth, or ask the angels to cleanse everything. And perhaps close your eyes and visualize energy being shifted underneath you as well. And that will move things forward. So he's in worry. It's nothing to do with you. You've got to understand it's not about you. It's about himself. It's about the things he doesn't like about himself, the struggles he has with himself. It's not you that he's afraid of or running from. It's himself. So that's what he's got to deal with, okay? So when is he going to contact you, or what's going to happen? So he is going to reconnect with you in the divine timing. We've got the Emperor, because it's showing you that he is your divine masculine, that he is finding that power within himself to move forward the way you want him to. And you got the Four of Wands, you are building a future, just not yet. So it's coming, just not yet. Now this could be something shifting between now and April in general. But obviously you're going to reconnect, because you can see there, holding each other, him coming back to you. There's just a delay around it. So if you're seeing 444, that's reminding you being protected. This is something that could happen and move forward within 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, or between now and April. But I'm feeling the Christmas period, he wants to spend that with you, or he's thinking about that already, which shows you it could be a lot quicker than April. Okay, I hope that helps. Joy, thank you for the donation. What does my person want to say? So what does your person want to say to you today, Joy? What does your person want to say? I feel there's way too many cards there, but I'm going to see what they are. So we've got, you are missed beyond measure and I long to be with you again. So when he's not with you, he misses you and he longs to be with you. So there's a craving there. He said, our journey together has been guided by a higher power. I know we're connected for a reason. So he knows you've come into his life for a reason, and you know it's guided too. I was stuck in a rut and you came along and shook things up. And that's true, because what he was doing was he was going round and round in circles or doing the same thing over and over again. And you've made him look at his life differently. You've helped him to face his fears. And he said, I faced my fears and I refuse to let them sabotage our relationship. So he's not going to let what he's done in the past, this cycle, affect you and him. He said, like he said, I don't want to sabotage our connection. I'm sorry I bailed on our love and hurt you. I'm not ready to be with you. So he's still learning lessons. So he's not quite ready yet to be with you the way you want him to be, but he's getting there. And he's starting to realise this more and more, that he is getting there. Okay, so he's saying to you, I'm not used to a connection like this, so I run. Because I know you're right, I'm trying to forgive myself. So this is why he's not ready, because he's still feeling very guilty about the things he's done in his life and the person he perhaps used to be. And you've shown him that, you've reflected all that back to him. So he's saying, I know you're right, I know you've been right, I'm trying to forgive myself. This connection scares me because I'm not used to it, so I run. So that's why you've changed him so much inside. So, yeah, when you shine light, when you shine bright, your light does the work for you. So shine light and smile bright. So use your smile to your advantage. Feel he does love your smile. And when you smile, you shine anyway. But you're attractive when you're shining because you're attracting everything to you. So let me just see what else is healing. What does he want to say to you? Unknown adventure awaits. Change can be scary, but it always leads to better things. Insecurity. So this is really what he's learning, that he is enough. Acceptance of the self through self-love takes away any fears we have about our sense of self-worth. Have confidence in who you are and why you're here. So I feel you're helping him to be more confident in who he is. And the message is, anytime you go into struggle, breathe. It's as easy as breathing when you allow it to be. Take some time to calm your mind. And you know that. You know, yes, you go into your ups and downs, and breath work is the key. I hope that helps, okay? And Patricia, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. It's a very good place with a message, please. That's good to know. So let's bring in a crystal card. You've got emerald ceremonies and celebrations. So there could be some events coming up that you can actually share together. Obviously, this is also about healing. You've been doing your healing, so you're able to spend some time together. So it could be an event coming up where you're able to be in each other's presence. This could be around Christmas time. Could be things ahead, over the next few months or so. So it's a time of important life passages, such as weddings, birthdays, graduation or anniversaries. Or obviously we're moving towards the holidays as well. So I feel there's going to be opportunities for you to spend time together. What else do you need to know? I've been telepathically communicating with you, and I do pray about us. So I definitely feel there's a real spiritual aspect to this connection from his side as well. He's been praying about things to bring you together, to move you into this good place. He's been asking for help too. He's been telepathically connecting with you too. So I do feel from a spiritual perspective, it's feeling much stronger, and that could be because you've been working on the 5D connection. And if he is blocking anything, he's going to unblock that. So unblocking isn't necessarily about, being blocked on an app. This is about if he's been pushing you away, holding you back, or he intends to let you in, he's just finding answers. So what I'm feeling is whenever he's silent or he seems to be not replying or a bit ghosty, a bit distant, he's actually going with him for the answers. It's like underneath this ghost sheet, he's got a book and he's learning. So I feel he's been learning a lot about the connection, about himself, about you and him. And that's why things feel good, because you can feel the energy shifting. And also that Jesus is with you and Archangel Raguel is with you, and they're both helping to harmonise things. And this is what you're feeling. So good things are coming as you move towards the holidays. I hope this helps, okay? Lady P, thank you for the donation. Messages from DMP after our last correspondence. So what does P want to say after your last correspondence? I've thought about having a family with you. Okay, so he's thought about the future, what that would look like, what that would be like, whether that would be having a family as in children together, or there's already children involved, or it's about just building a life together. You know, because family is about creating something together, whether you allow other things in or not, okay? And he said, I'm not hiding the connection for the wrong reason. So if the connection is hidden right now and that's causing a problem, he's doing it to protect you or to protect your energy. There's a reason. It's a good reason. It's not like he's doing it for a negative reason, like he's embarrassed or wanting to hide things. There's a reason. There's a protection there. So he's saying to you, I do want this connection out in the open. I have thought about having a family with you and what that would be like. He's saying my pride, insecurity and ego kept me from making a move. My growth is making me more mature. So he has been growing up on this journey spiritually and he's been learning a lot. It's the ego, the insecurity, the fear, you know, the struggles he's been in that stopped him from moving forward or showing up for you the way he wants to. And he's learning now how to do that. So he's like he said, I don't want to hide this connection anymore. I want to have a family with you. I want to have a life with you. And that's what he's thinking about because of your last correspondence, whatever it was. So it doesn't really matter what it was. This is what it's triggered within him. Okay, so yeah, the Emperor. So he's coming up as the Emperor here. He knows he's got to make certain changes as well. And he's coming up in his Emperor power, which is the masculine power. So he's showing you he is taking control. He is taking hold. And can you see the eagle there? I've only just noticed it there when I'm channeling this message for you. That this is about his eagle self breaking through. So he is coming, he is on his way. So you may see eagles. So it's like he's being pushed forward to you to do it right. I hope that helps, okay? Leveling up, they're telling me. Crystal, thank you for the donation. Message from DM is secret thoughts and feelings and what's next. So what's his secret thoughts and feelings? He's saying to you, I don't have the same feelings that you have for me. Now, what I'm feeling with this is he worries that it's not the same, or he worries what that means. So he's saying my pride, insecurity and ego kept me from making a move. My growth is making me more mature. So what I'm feeling is he doesn't feel, or he didn't feel, it's more about past energy. He didn't feel as physically or spiritually mature as you. So I don't know if there's an age gap, or if there isn't an age gap, it feels more like a spiritual age gap. That he felt like he didn't have the same feelings. Now, I'm not talking about the love. I'm talking about the feelings about himself or his life, or he didn't feel mature enough for you in some way. And that's what he's been healing because of his pride and ego. So he perhaps feels that you felt differently about certain things than he did. So this is more about beliefs, where the connection was heading. He didn't quite know if he'd be able to show up for you the right way, be good enough for you. Card on the floor is change your perception. So he's been changing the way he's been looking at things. So I'm not seeing this as he doesn't have feelings for you, because the feelings are strong between the two of you. It's like he's had to grow into acceptance. And he said, I've thought about taking a trip with you. Okay, so he perhaps wants to meet up and talk, go somewhere, talk about your feelings, because he's been changing the way he's looking at things. So I don't want you to get confused by this message. You know, I'm channeling it. And it's coming through like he perhaps didn't feel about certain things, especially about himself, the way that you did. Because you've always, in his eyes, been the most, you know, very emotional, or you've been very spiritually aware. And they give me tears. So, and he's also perhaps felt like you're more emotional than he has been. Or he's felt like you were on two different levels in that way. And now he's changing his perception to level up. So he's missing you, miss you so much. So I feel he wants to connect with you, perhaps go somewhere with you and talk about things that he couldn't talk about in the past because he wasn't feeling like he was spiritually mature enough. So let's bring in another message. Give me a lot of emotion around this. What's next? What's next? Yeah, King of Cups, he's going to open up. Okay, and you've got the Three of Wands. So again, it's about he's afraid that he isn't on your level. He's afraid that he's not going to be able to live up to your expectations. And he's hoping he can be. With the Judgment, he's hoping you're not judging him. Because he's doing a lot of healing within his own self. He's looking in the mirror and doing a lot of healing. So you've reflected back to him a lot about how he feels about himself and how he feels about life and how he feels about love and how he feels in general. And he's been learning and growing because of that. And he's asking you not to judge him for the way he's behaved or the things he's done. So he is going to show up for you the right way. And it's going to be very open and loving. This could even be something that comes in within the next 3 weeks or 3 months. March at the latest. But I feel you're going to take a trip somewhere or go somewhere. I hope that helps, okay, because he's confused about his own feelings. That's what he's working through, and that's what you're reflecting back to him. Donna, thank you for the donation. Hal, is there any messages from Mark today? So what does Mark want to say? I keep a close eye on your social media. So he is watching you, stalking you, because he misses you a lot. So he's always watching you when he's not perhaps showing up. He's saying, I hold back because I don't want to be rejected. I'm really sensitive deep down. I just put up a front. So you know that he is sensitive. You know he puts the front up. So he may wear a mask around other people. And that's why he can hold himself back, because he doesn't want to be rejected. Not that you're going to reject him, but he's got wounds he's still healing around this. And that's why he's watching. So again, sometimes he feels safer in the silence, okay? What else does he want to say to you? Yeah, this silence won't last, okay? Be your own best friend. So the message for you is to be your own best friend, which you are doing. You know, you are getting your help, everything you need. You know, you're getting your support from self and source, and you're finding your connection with yourself very strong right now. You know, so you're loving yourself more, and that's opening doors, and you know the silence helps. You know there's a healing happening, you things are shifting forward. So the silence won't last between you, because he is going to reach out even if he's afraid of being rejected. Just bear with my chat jumped up. Let me go back to where I was. What else does he want to say to you? He's saying to have reoccurring dreams about you. When I'm awake, you're always on my mind. So he's thinking about you all the time. He's dreaming about you all the time. He said, I'm terrified you'll find someone else before I come back. So he has nightmares as well about you moving on. And he's saying to you, I know I have to make a move. And I know there's no excuse for my behaviour, but I want to explain it to you now I have more insight. So he is going to open up about everything in the right timing. He does worry, though, that you're going to move on in the meantime. So again, it's like he's got to take action. Let me see if I can get a timing for action. Because it's like he's on the tip of it. He's on the verge of it. It's like there's about to be a big breakthrough. So, yeah, Empress, you just got to be yourself. So again, it's like you can't force the when. You know you can't anyway, not that you're trying to. But you're being your own best friend, focusing on self-love. Something could be happening around the full moon. So the next full moon comes in on the 5th of November, which is powerful for us here in the UK because obviously it's bonfire night. So something could be happening between now and bonfire night. I hope that helps, okay? I just want to see what Crystal said there. I saw your message. Makes sense, he's 40 and I last said when you plan on move out of your mum's house. Yeah, so it's about him not feeling good enough for you as well. That's what he's working through. And I feel he's very confused. You know, that's why you're reflecting things back to him. Hey, Liv, great to see you, honey. Bina, thank you for the donation. Hal, has any message from Rod, please? So what does Rod want to say? So Rod is saying to you today, I promise to make you the highest priority and not take you for granted. So he is aware how he's made you feel. You know, you may feel like he's not made you a priority or he's took you for granted. That's how you feel because of his circumstances. So he knows he needs to deal with that. This car's moving as well. I will communicate with you soon. I just need to process my thoughts and feelings. So he does want to talk. He does want to communicate. He does want to make your highest priority. He's just got to make sure he's doing it at the right time for the right reasons, okay? He's saying you were brought up in conversation recently. So someone may have mentioned you. This could be someone at work. You know, obviously you've got the same circle in that way. So someone who could have been talking about you. Perhaps they were talking about if you got a boyfriend or what are you up to or you're very attractive or someone's brought you up in conversation. I don't feel this is to do with his personal life as in his karmic partner. I feel this is you've been brought up at work somewhere and certain song lyrics remind me of you. So he's also been reminded of you through music, just like you'll be reminded of him in music too. So you're being reminded of each other in many ways. And that's why, you know, because songs remind him of you, someone will bring you up in a conversation that reminds him of you, and that's why he can't forget you no matter what he does. So he is going to communicate. Let's see if we can get any timing around this. And you'll probably be feeling this anyway, that something's about to happen or shift. 7 of Wands. And I feel this about you being strong, you being you. You may even know that you're manifesting this or you may feel it coming in because there's good news. I feel he's going to come in with some good news. He's going to perhaps tell you about some good news. And this could even be work-related good news. You know, he could start, because I feel this could be a work conversation that comes up and then it's able to create something more. You know, so something's going to happen around work or to do with work that's going to bring in some kind of contact. I hope that helps, okay? Tarot Priyancha, thank you for the donation. What is coming towards me? What is coming towards you? Multifaceted. It says there are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. So I feel someone is coming towards you who's multifaceted, who's got many layers to that. Someone you may not be able to work out. So this could be your special person. You know, someone coming back towards you that is going to come forward in a way that perhaps you didn't expect. Someone you're going to be really interested in. Or something's coming to you that you're going to be really interested in that's got many layers that you can focus on. You know, something that's going to interest you in more ways than one. What else is coming to you? What else is coming towards you? Your prayers have been heard. Whatever you've been praying about is coming towards you. Use your healing powers. This could also be a healing job. Just bear with, my chat keeps jumping. Okay, so some kind of healing is coming towards you and something that you can do to use your healing powers in that you may have to make a decision about. So what could be coming towards you is a decision that you make to use your healing power. And that could be with someone you already know. It could be in a situation you're already dealing with, or it could be in work or career or a project or for your mission. I feel like the camera's shaking. It isn't, but it feels like it is. Something that's shaky is going to get healed. And your prayers have been heard about it. So whatever you've been praying about, the answer to your question is this. Whatever you've been praying about, asking about, or wanting, that's what's coming towards you. And there's going to be an opportunity for you to use your healing power. And they're giving me a runny nose, which is connected with intuition. So being able to use your intuition and your healing power in whatever situation you're in. And they give me fear to release fear. So this could also be a huge message about something coming towards you that you can release fear about, respond with love and use healing it. So I feel it could be something to do, because obviously multifaceted as well. I want another one of these cards. Something that's got layers to it. Yeah, deep emotional healing. Something that's going to bring up lessons and growth for you. It says your heart is ready to heal from past experiences and you are willing to devote time and energy towards therapeutic care. So there's definitely something healing coming into your future. I hope that helps, okay? And Joanne, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from DM today? His current thoughts towards me. So what is he saying? He wants to explain himself to you and apologise. He's saying, I'm a better person because of you. You've really changed me. And he wants to tell you that. But the thought of explaining himself and apologising scares him because he knows he's hurt you in the process and he doesn't want to see that pain in your eyes. So he wants to tell you that you've made him a better person. So he intends to come forward and apologise to you in some way. Just bear with me, my chat keeps jumping, guys, so I have to keep going back to it. There we are. What else is going on? Yeah, Fool, he wants to take a leap of faith towards you, a new beginning. He wants to show you how he feels. He wants to express himself to you. What else is going on? I've procrastinated in reaching out. I was worried about the outcome. So he's trying to overcome his fear of what you will do or what will happen. And he knows he's been procrastinating. He wants to stop that because that's why the Fool's coming through. Because he wants to take a leap of faith. He wants to reach out. He's saying, I've had setbacks and feel I can't give you what you deserve right now. So what's holding him back is he feels like for whatever reason he can't give you what you deserve right now. Or he's worried about being able to give to you the right way. So I feel like that's why he's been waiting until he can show up with more or give you something real and concrete. And that's why he's been holding himself back. But he knows he doesn't want to hold himself back any longer. So the 5D connection will bring clarity right now. So connect with him through the 5D dreams. You may be having more dreams. You may start connecting with him more through telepathy, signs you see. So all the sign he's going to take this leap of faith. This could be something he's planning on doing in the new year, because he may be releasing some baggage first. You know, maybe releasing something, there's a transformation going on. So he could be seeing butterflies. But he fully intends to take that leap of faith forward. It's just a question of when. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. How will I meet my husband and what kind of man is he? Okay. Is there anything you need to know through this, okay? What have we got coming through? So he may be a bit shy, okay? That's how you'll know him, because he may be a bit shy. He could come across as very cocky on the surface, but with you he's shy. Okay, a bit sheepish they're giving me. He could have wavy hair. We've got a Jeep, so he could drive a Jeep, or he could be around a Jeep, or it could be where you see a Jeep. So, for example, you're somewhere where you see a Jeep that's parked up somewhere. We've got animal, And online, you may meet him online as well. It could be an animal significant to this. And they want me to bring in the animal cards. So animals could be significant. I've got to find the animal deck. Hang on, there it is. So, or he may have an animal, so he could have a pet. We've got a hedgehog. It says, watch your thoughts and words as they have power. Keep prickles at bay by responding with love. Thoughts become things. So feel the message, this has come up for a reason, to remind you to focus on what you want. If you're manifesting, to think about what you want. And also to step into your leadership power. Okay, so I feel he could also be a leader. So what kind of man is he? He's a leader. He could be a boss. He could have bossed up. He could be a father. Or he may want to be a father. But I feel he's in a strong role in his life. He's taking control. Even if he's shy with you, he may be a leader in his job or in his life. So being a leader is about being fearless in the face of adversity and taking chances. Taking chances you're being guided to take. Do what you feel is right. So I feel he's also a great person. He does what's right. He's a righteous person. So he could have faith as well. So he could be religious, or he could have some kind of spiritual faith. But I feel that you could meet him online and he may drive a Jeep, or you may be around him where there's a Jeep, or you could see a sign of a Jeep. There's a reason why that's coming through. But you've also got to keep your thoughts positive about what you want and the person you want to be with, and be that person yourself. So trust in divine timing. Let me also bring in, so you may see hedgehogs and you may see gorillas as a sign of this when it's about to happen. Anything else you need to know? Anything else you need to know? Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. So just have faith. This could also happen around December to April. Okay, because you've got a timeline coming in around this as well. But I feel this about you having faith that everything you want is on the way. Everything will come in at the right time for you with faith. Just focus on you right now. Focus on perhaps your career, other things you're doing, and that will move things forward for you. But I feel this person is going to be a good person. Again, it could be someone showing up from the past in a new way. So you just got to be open to the timing and allow God to sort it out. As long as you're setting your intentions and you're believing and having faith, then at the right time, the right person will come in. I hope that helps, okay? People are asking me if I've done the readings. Yes, I have, okay? Empress, I don't think I've got to you yet. No, I haven't got to you yet. So patience, please, okay? So next question we're doing is Zainab. Thank you for the donation. Gerard texted me yesterday asking how I am, but went offline after. Was he just checking if I'm going to reply, or what's he thinking about? He's so silent. Well, let him, again, remember, take the lead, okay? So obviously he texted you, and then he went offline. So don't panic about it. Just if he went offline, perhaps he was dealing with something, he had to go. Don't take it personally. Okay, now you've got to be trusting him to come back in. So don't think it's anything you've done wrong or anything like that. So he's saying, yeah, he regrets walking away from you. Okay, and he does, like the whole thing, like not being in your presence, it affects him. And he regrets that. It's like he does think about wanting to be online with you more, because obviously what you're saying is, what's he thinking about? Is he checking it? Well, it's like you're overthinking this, and he does regret the fact that he goes offline, he does those things, but he will have other things going on. And he's saying, the thought of explaining myself and apologising scares me, because I don't want to see the pain I've caused in your eyes. So he does hurt when he thinks about you hurting, and he knows he's got to explain himself to you about certain things he's doing in his life. He knows he needs to be more honest with you about his life and how he feels about you and what he wants with you, and that's what he struggles with. So what I'm getting is, when he feels a bit overwhelmed, and it doesn't matter what your conversation was about, when he feels a bit overwhelmed with his feelings or his emotions, that's when he pulls back. So he could go offline, or he could just disappear and go silent for a bit, because he has to process what he's thinking and feeling. But love is the answer. Love can be painful, but is always worth it. So he knows he feels love for you, and you feel love for him. It just causes pain sometimes. So when I'm connecting with the energy, I don't actually feel there's anything wrong. It's more you're perhaps wanting more communication than he's ready to give, or it's not the right time, or don't take it personally. He's saying you may be losing hope, but I'll come back to be with you. So there's no need for you to lose hope in this situation, or to worry or overthink, because he'll always come back to you. He's like he's saying, I'll always come back to be with you. I'll always come back to you. There's no need to lose hope. So you don't need to overthink this. Just get on with your own stuff and let him come back when he's ready. Okay? Because I feel it gets a bit much for him. A bit overwhelming. Yeah, and the Seven of Swords is as well. He doesn't want to deceive you in any way. Because it's in reverse there. So he doesn't want to let you down. He knows he's hurt you. He knows his situation hurt you. And he doesn't want to cause you pain. So he's trying to do the right thing in his own way. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, my love B has had very high blood pressure on the 1010 portal. Can I have a message from the angels about it and a message from B to me? So what's going on with him? So obviously high blood pressure is connected with stress, okay? Spiritual path. So it's all about the journey as well, because you'll feel what he's feeling. And it's all to do with the spiritual path, the way he understands himself, the way he moves beyond his fears. Says your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you. And I feel that's why he's dealing with high blood pressure, because it's causing him pressure, stress. Because his true beliefs are coming clear. He knows what he needs to do or change, or it's about him stepping up in some way. Says which prompts you to make necessary life changes. So making life changes affects his blood pressure because he feels pressured, it's stressful. So I feel it's stress related. So he needs to get a handle on that, through breathing and not being afraid. Yeah, because he's got to look at his life. So the answer is he needs to look at his life to make changes, and then that will ease things up in his life as well. It's going to be fine, so don't worry, because you may be stressing thinking what's going to happen. It's going to be fine. There's going to be a fresh start. And obviously this is why it's all occurring, because he wants a fresh start in his life with you and in general, and he's stressed out because of everything else that's going on. So the angel said it's going to be okay. He's got to work through his own fears. That's why he's having this blood pressure. So clarity coming in. You can also use crystals to help. Okay, crystal healing. Whether you want to put some tiger's eye on the show me that for protection, or anything else you want to use. But I feel it's all about him getting a handle on what he needs to change in his life. Okay, because he doesn't want you to be with anyone else. And he knows that for you to be with him, he has to be free. And he has to make a move, and he has to come out in the open with you and be authentic and make it real, make it into a real relationship. And that's something that he feels very stressed about too because of his situation. But he knows he doesn't want you to be with anyone else. And that can also get his blood pumping. It can make him feel stressed out because he worries about you with someone else. Now, I'm not saying you're with anyone else, but this is his own fears and insecurities. And all these things are happening to help him or push him to this change in his life. So just pray about him, pray to heaven, call on Archangel Raphael, and have faith. I hope that helps, okay? Daniel, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, good morning, good morning, messages from my love Jennifer and our life together. So what does Jennifer want you to know? Okay, so it may feel like you're going in different directions, but you're not, okay? First card is I have deep regret and owe you an apology. So she knows she wants to apologise for what's happened, because she's saying, if I never met you, I don't think I would have been able to change and grow the way I have. So she wants to apologise to you. But I feel the reason the cards went that way, one went that way, one went the other, is because you've had to go your separate ways for a reason. Okay, because you have to learn separately to come back together. So she's saying, I do regret the way that I walked away, or the way things ended between us, or the way things happened in the physical world, because I know that without you, I wouldn't be the person that I am. And you know that too. So she's saying, when things go wrong, you always make me feel better. So when something goes wrong in her life, or when something happens to her, the first person she wants to tell is you. The first person she wants to ring up or contact is you. You're always on her mind in that way. And she said, I look back at everything you said and you were right. So I feel like she owes you an apology, or she feels like she owes you an apology, because you've been right about so many things. And this could be conversations you've had, things she's understood while she's been spending time by herself. So she does want to come forward, okay? So what else does she want to say to you? What else does she want to say? I know that you're my twin flame. So she could have been doing research on twin flames, or research on soul connections, or what she's been experiencing. And it's come up in her awareness that you are twin flames. And she's starting to understand this in a higher way. So that's saying, for your life together, you are twin flames. And that can make you both feel strong. So you may be working on your creativity right now because or you may be guided to, because that makes you feel strong and powerful. And she's working on her creativity too. So I do feel there's things you're doing separately before you brought together. And I've done a reading on this where sometimes the feminine feels ready. Okay, so you may feel like, I'm ready for this relationship, yet God is needing you to do something first. So yes, you may feel ready for the relationship in many ways, but there may be something you're working on in your purpose that you've got to do separately first. So it's like you may feel ready for the relationship, but God isn't ready for you to have that relationship yet because there's something you've got to do first. And that's what I'm feeling when I'm connecting with the energy. So work on yourself right now. And this is what she's doing. The yellow is connected with hope, the solar plexus, trusting what you feel. Because you're going to have a very content life together. But it's what you're doing separately now that's going to have an impact on that. And this could well be you working on your finances or your purpose or your career and vice versa. So I feel she's becoming stronger in herself to be able to move towards you, yet she is being intuitively led to you. So again, it's just a question of when, not if. I hope that helps, okay? Empress 44, thank you for the donation. Any message from Carlos this week? So what does Carlos want to say to you as we start this new week? He's saying to you, I believe that we are twin flames or soulmates because of our connection. So he feels you have a very strong bond because of the way he feels about you. And he said, I do want to make all of your dreams come true. Okay, so he wants that to happen. He's just a bit concerned because he's saying, I'm worried I no longer feel our connection. So maybe you've been pulling your energy back a little bit or working on yourself a bit more. And he's been feeling that. It's like a disconnection. And it's making him want you even more. He's making him dream about you. So it's not that he no longer feels the connection. He's worried that what's going on with the connection because he feels a disconnect in some way. And that's why he's dreaming about you. So I feel you may have, I don't know if you've done a cord cutting or you spoke to your angels or, you've asked to be released in some way and you're working more on you. And he's felt that and that's making him dream about you. And he wants to apologise for any damage he's done that may have made you move on or made you feel like you want to move on. Because he's worried that you've moved on. Okay, and he's saying there's too much damage being done. So he wants to make up for the past. So what's he dreaming about? I definitely feel he's had like a nightmare or something that's got his attention, where you may have slipped out his fingers or he's dreamt about you moving on. He said, I go to sleep knowing I'll see you in my dreams. So he actually hopes he's going to see you in his dreams. And he dreamt he was on a plane. So this could be about coming to you. So if there is distance between you, like miles or a plane ride, he's thought about jumping on a plane. But if there's no distance in the physical, this is about him taking action. So he's had a dream that he's taking action towards you. He's moving towards you, okay? What else is going on? I want to bring you a message through music in. Yeah, there's some anger in him as well. Keep going, you're almost there. This is the message for you, okay? You're being given a huge energy boost from heaven to keep going because the journey is asking you to trust right now. Keep moving up the hill because the view from the top will be worth it. And they give me the song by, I always connect with Placebo's version because I prefer it, but obviously it's Kate Bush running up that hill. Because if you could, you'd swap places. But it's about knowing that you're both learning your lessons. I hope that helps, okay? Elizabeth, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Any messages for the day? Thank you so much. So what's the message for you for this day? Card out is Rubelite, passion and purpose. So your enthusiasm, so you may feel enthusiastic about your purpose today or your passions today. It says your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. So you may be working on a project today, or you may have the energy to work on a project today. Or you may get ideas about a project to work on this week. And 5D connection will bring clarity. So you may want to do some meditation to connect with these ideas that are perhaps coming to you about things you want to do in your life. Could be about your 5D connection with your person as well. But I'm feeling this for the day is more about you receiving ideas and understanding about your purpose and your passions. And Archangel Shamuel is helping you to find what you're seeking. So you could be seeking answers or you could be seeking an understanding. And you are on the right path. So you're definitely on the right path towards your purpose and your mission and something you're doing in your life that you're passionate about. And I feel today you're being guided to calm your energy a bit, perhaps meditate to receive answers about that. Anything else you need to know? Just bear with my chat move then. Anything else you need to know today? Okay. Oh, what happened then? It's gone off. Oh, bear with me a second. My chat's playing up again. Oh no, I've lost donations again. You have to bear with me. I'm going to have to go down on here again like it did the other day. So 3 of Pentacles, definitely about meditation today. 5D interaction, connecting with your person in 5D will help. Maybe even cleansing your chakras and having faith in what you're learning, because everything you're going through is for soul growth. I hope that helps, okay? You're going to have to bear with me a minute now, guys, because I'm just, my chat changed and moved then, and it's knocked some of my donations off. So I've still got them on here, so I need to go on here now and get them. So bear with me. Just frustrating when this happens because it starts causing delays. There we are. So we've got Giselle says, thank you for the donation. Any message from Abelans, how is he? Okay, so what does Abelans want you to know? How is he? How is Abelans? I'm going to have to just go off this and put it back on again. Otherwise, it'll start playing up on here as well. Just bear with me a second. I was doing this the other day. Remember, I started having technical issues. Okay, right, let's do this then. Let's start again then. So, Giselle, any message from Abelardo? How is he? I don't say Abelans. I don't know why I said that then. So, how is Abelardo today? Okay, first of all, you're being guided. He's miserable. He feels trapped. He's fed up. He's missing you. That's how he feels. He's gaining strength to move forward. He's finding strength to get himself out of whatever he's in to actually come to you and be with you. So the message for you is to know that whatever's going on, no matter how hard it seems right now, you're on the right path. Okay, you're being guided. You have angels around you guiding you. So I feel this also you perhaps focused on the painful things or what isn't there, or, you know, you've got your own struggles and stress going on. So you've got to find your own strength as well to overcome your own fears right now or any worry you're in. So call on Archangel Michael to buoy your faith. But he is missing you. It's like you're both missing each other. Things are not as bad as they seem. And when you're in the 5 of Cups energy, which is this card here, I'll show you. You know, when you're in the 5 of Cups, it's like you're focusing on all the negatives, all the stress, and that may be what he's going through right now. So things are not as bad as they seem. You want to come closer to each other. Okay, closed doors will open. So any closed doors or anything that seems shut off from you, it's going to move into place. All you need to do is close your eyes and feel the power of the eternal flame. So I feel that you're connecting very much at the moment through dreams. When you're visualizing each other, there's a lot of 5D interaction. If things are quiet right now in the physical, that's why. And you are forever. It says, remember your truth, you are forever. That means the connection is eternal, but so are you. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. You are connected with Source, which means anything you're going through, you can handle it. You're not on your own. So eternal energy is connected to Source. Find it and tap into that power. It's yours now and always. But I feel he's missing you today, and you're going to feel that deep within. So connect on the 5D. Stella, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, may I have a message from angels in my DM for today, please? I don't know why I'm missing him a lot. It still hurts after more than a year of the breakup. Of course it hurts because you're missing each other. You're being guided back to each other. Okay, that's how you're reminded. He's saying you influence me in ways no one ever has, and that's how you feel too. Because you're thinking, why after a year do I still feel all this way? And it's because you were one. You know, twin flames can't disconnect no matter how much they try. Okay, so that's why because you're being guided back together. You're still feeling each other's energy because you're meant to be together. If you weren't, you wouldn't feel that way. Okay, the whole twin flame stuff sometimes scares me, and this is what you both feel. I feel you're mirroring these energies or these messages, because it is scary when you feel this way after a year or 20 years or however many years. You think, why? You know, it's painful. You've been communicating in the 5D as well. So he's saying, I've been sending you messages in the 5D, but I'm so attracted to you, you don't know what you do to me. So it's the magnetic pull. You're feeling it strongly right now because you're being pulled back together by the universe. And he's been focused in this time you've been apart on money, building for himself, career. And this is what I feel you've been working on too. So you've both been working on yourself separately to come back together as your greatest version. And I feel you're being pulled back together magnetically. That's why you're missing him right now. Give me fear. Yeah, let go of any fear of being together. Okay, you got the star, you're being guided back together. So you may see 1717, you may see 717. Maybe you go online at the same time, or you're noticing things very mirrored because you're both being pulled back together. So you're being guided back together right now. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with a C, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Any message from my DM? So what's the message from your DM? Just bear with me, my chat's jumping up and moving. And so what's going on with your DM? What's the message from your DM? You're saying, I want commitment with you, just not yet. So he's preparing still, you're still preparing. The universe is still aligning the when. You both want commitment, just not quite yet, okay? When we first met, I just always had this feeling about you. So he's known from the very beginning that you were different than anyone else and he wanted commitment with you. But obviously it's divine timing, it's about soul growth and learning. So he's always known how he feels about you. And even if he's denied that, he's going to make a choice. And maybe that's what you're thinking, make your choice. What are you doing? And you're being shown signs through names and dates. So you may see his name everywhere. He sees your name everywhere. Certain dates may mean something. You could see threes, ones. Threes about faith, ones about a new beginning. Something could be happening around the Halloween as well. 31st of October, there's significance in this card. So there's a choice coming in to move this forward. So what's the guidance for you? What's the guidance for you? The message is the answers are always within, so go within for the answers, and the answer is trust. So when you go within, that's when you find that faith, and you're being guided by heaven to trust the process, to trust the timing, the connection. I hope that helps, okay? Minnie, thank you for the donation. Any messages from P? What does P want you to know? What does P want you to know? P is saying to you, I miss being intimate with you and I want commitment with you, just not yet, okay? I keep a close eye on your social media. So he's watching you on social media because he wants commitment with you. He misses you. He misses being intimate with you, spending time with you, talking to you, being around you. And he wants commitment with you, just not yet. So that could be because he can't right now, because of his circumstances or his own fears or something he's going through, or the timing is off. So again, the answers are within you. If you go in within you, if you meditate, if you breathe, if you connect in the 5D, you're going to receive all the answers. You're going to find what you're seeking. And the angels want you to know that you will find what you're seeking. I feel that's coming back together. That's commitment as well. So he is watching you. So why is he struggling with commitment? And why can't he give you commitment yet? Because, you know, you're the Empress. He doesn't feel good enough yet or worthy enough. So the Empress is about the power of the love, and it's about you remembering who you are. So I feel he's working through his own fears around being good enough for you because you're the Empress, and he may not feel like the Emperor just yet. So there's a lot of healing still happening to bring you together. And that's why he's watching you from afar, because in the silence he feels safer, like he can watch you and be in awe about you, but perhaps not, you know, come forward and feel like a failure. So he's working through his own insecurities. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation, honey. Great to see you. Morning, Liz. May I have a message from my twin and charms and letters, please? So what does your twin want to say to you today? So your twin is saying, I do want to make things right with you. Give me that opportunity. So the opportunity is coming for you to come together, and he's going to make it right with you. He said, I do think about the future, and when I do, I think about you in it. So he is thinking about the future, and he is thinking about how to make that future a reality. Let's get some letters. So letters coming through. We've got J and we've got K. Okay. We've got F, I, N. You're giving me Finn there. Okay, I'm thinking about Lisa with Finn. Okay, Finn. We've got Finn. That Finn could be connected with, a fish. We've got H, M, C, B, A, D, bad, so maybe he feels bad about things, and T, bat. You got bat there as well. So you got bat, which can be connected with dark night of the soul. So you got bat, you've got D, cat as well, Luke, cat. Lots of animals coming through. Okay, cat, bat, mat. Well, the cat on the mat. I'm saying this to Victor because he knows why. Because obviously he connects with these things. You know, there'll be certain letters and things in there. So I could, sit here all day going through things, but you know what they mean. So you may want to screenshot them. Let's bring you some charms in as well. Anything else you need to know? Quite a few charms here for you. You got green angel, so I'm seeing this as definitely Archangel Raphael being around you. So again, you've been reminded you are a healer. And you've got, Griffin as well. In this, a Griffin. Okay, I'm seeing Gryffindor out of Harry Potter. I know you're a big Harry Potter fan. Dream, so you got the dream catcher there. So dreams getting vivid. You've got heart with blue in there as well. So I feel it's like emotion. I'm seeing this as like tears and emotions. There may be some tears. You've got a star. Okay. And I'm trying to think what that's like. It's like a sword. They show me like a swordfish, or like something with like a pointy nose as well. Like something pointing the way, direction. They show me a swordfish. What is this? You may know what that is, or you may guide it to something in that, okay? I'm seeing that like things happening underground, like a submarine. But again, these are all different things that you may get something else from that, okay? You got a leaf, and that can be connected with the fall season, leaves falling off the trees, new beginnings. You've got a black star. That may mean something directly to you. You've got another star. So you've got like 3 stars in this as well. So stars are significant for being guided. Obviously, you've got the star in the tarot. That may mean something to you as well. You've got this beautiful blue flower here. The things are blooming. You've got a little fairy around you. Yeah, you've got 2 fairies. So, and this is like, when I'm looking at this, I'm seeing this as strength. So I'm seeing Archangel Michael and that. So feel Archangel Michael around you, Archangel Raphael around you. You know, you're being guided. You're being guided by the higher power. You know you are anyway. I feel you'll resonate with them anyway. So I hope that helps, okay? Put them back in there. So next question we're doing is for, let me move the chat up. We got Gwen, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. A message from Ray, please. So what does Ray want to say to you? What does Ray want to say? Just bear with, my chat jumped again on that one. So what does Ray want to say to you? Ray saying, I'm going to take action. I'm just planning the approach. I never meant to hurt you. It wasn't you, it was me. So I feel he intends to come in with an apology. He said, I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry. It wasn't you, it was me. I'm sorry. I am going to take action and tell you this. So he is planning on coming forward. So if you feel it, if you can sense he's coming, then trust in that, okay? Yeah, we've got the 7 of Cups. So he's working out what to do next. He's got his eyes closed in this card and he's working it out. So there's an approach he's planning on taking, a choice he's going to make. And it may be that he's going to make a choice in his life as well. And that's what he's thinking about. Saying you smash through the walls I built up. So you may have put walls around your heart, or he may have put walls around his heart, but you smash through each other's walls. So I feel that's mirrored. It's not just about you smashing through his walls. It's about him smashing through yours. Archangel Samuel is assisting to help you to find what you're seeking, and your prayers have been heard. So if you've been praying for contact or for him to reach out and come forward, that's what's happening. But you've already broke through his walls, and so has he through yours. So it's like when you're together, you can't hide the feelings. I hope that helps, okay? Palami, thank you for the donation. R's birthday was on October the 11th. How was he feeling that day? So how was he feeling on his birthday? He feels like he's ready to love again. So he feels like it was a reset. Okay, because sometimes on our birthday, it's like a new beginning. We see it like a fresh chapter. He's saying, I've healed from the past enough to open my heart to this love. So I feel like it was a turning point, and you may feel that. Give me a block. Okay, so it's like he's working through those blocks, and motorbike as well there. So I feel like what he's realising is, okay, I can love again. So he's feeling more healed. He's feeling better about things. So how was he feeling that day? His current feelings message. I contacted his mother a few days before I found out I was blocked from his mother's number 2. And don't take that personally. That's how they are handling the situation. Okay, he said, I have options, but I only want you. Telepathically communicate with me. So again, he's not ready yet to physically communicate with you, but he is telepathically communicating with you. And I feel he was communicating with you through telepathy or songs or signs on his birthday. Okay, and he feels like he's turned a corner, which is a good sign for you. And yes, there's options around him, but he only wants you, and he knows he only wants you, and he is talking to you through telepathy. So don't let the fact that you're blocked affect you. Don't think it's something you've done or feel bad, because he will come closer to you, and he intends to. So it's been a turning point on his birthday, which is a good thing, because it's going to bring him closer to you. So it's still blocked though for now. The block is there and it feels like a burden, so you've got to release that. Okay, this is where I feel the block, his mother's blocked you, and you've got to release the burden. It's not your burden, it's hers. It's not something you've done, it's something she's going through. Okay, that's why. Okay, so you've got to understand this, okay? So the Ten of Wands is about the baggage or the burden that you're carrying around because of this block, and you've got to release that and realise you're being protected right now and you are safe. I hope that helps again. We just pull one more card from him to you. Yeah, I've been doing spell work on you and telepathically. It's there again, telepathically communicate. So he's like he's been trying to communicate. He is communicating with you through telepathy. There's twice it's come out and just shuffled again. But he's been doing spell work, which means he's trying to manifest this into place as well. So I'm not feeling spell work as in doing voodoo. I feel like he's been trying to spell out to you how he feels through his telepathy and his telepathic thoughts to you. So he is showing you how he feels about you through other means. So you've got to pay attention to other means like signs, synchronicities, songs, all of that, because he's spelling out how he feels about you in that way because he can't communicate with you right now. But that will change in time if you give him time. I hope that helps, okay? Pinky, great to see you. Thank you for the donation. It's been 5 months since I left work. I don't feel like going back. It will be 1 year of the breakup with Ben on the 25th. He hasn't contacted me. Well, obviously, if you feel like you don't want to go back, then don't go back. You've got to follow your intuition on that. Again, look at this. Telepathically communicate with me. Okay, I've been doing spell work on you. So this is really what I'm feeling first of all with this is that you have the power to create what you want in your life. Okay, so you can manifest what you want. So if you want a new job, if you want something new, then that's exactly what you can create if you believe and have faith. Okay, and I feel that Ben is communicating with you through telepathy, even if he isn't communicating with you in the physical at this point. Okay, so he's saying, yeah, and this is the thing. Don't worry about if you're thinking, oh, he can't feel the connection or he doesn't know what's going on, because he wants to make all your dreams come true. He said, I want to make all your dreams come true. And it feels like right now he perhaps can't follow through on that because of his circumstances. So remember, whenever there's a delay or a breakup or there's some kind of separation, there's always a reason for it. He will be reaching out at the right time. So he may not be reaching out today, but he will reach out at the right time. He will move forward when it's meant to. Yeah, you got the 9 of Wands. You don't give up on this. Don't give up on what you want. Don't give up on being happy. Don't feel depleted or drained. Focus on being your best version right now. Have faith in you. Remember who you are. Work on your passions and your goals, and that will shift everything forward. Because you may not be able to feel the connection in some way, but you feel it in other ways. Work on your creativity. The angels are saying to you, this has all been a lesson where you've been learning about yourself. And other people involved create lessons and growth. So the angels want you to work on your creativity right now and stop worrying so much about what is or isn't there in a physical way. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation there. I can't see who that's for. Just bear with me. Because I don't want to go up too far. So I'm going to do Jacinta and then come back to Victor. So Jacinta, thank you for the donation. I had a dream that I'm pregnant with P's baby, but we're not married. I'm about to go into labour. I look for him. He's in a computer lab in a hospital playing video games with other dads. I want marriage first, then babies. Okay, well, obviously what you're doing in your dream is purging things out and you're realising what you want and, there's a lot going on. So you've got to understand who's in denial. It says, I've been manifesting our connection. So this is things you're manifesting. You're dreaming about things you're manifesting. You want marriage, you want babies. These are all things you want. You want them with P. You also sense and feel that from having that dream where he's playing with other dads or, he's around other dads, that he's going to have friends who are dads too. So it's about the whole community you're in. I feel you're going to be in a community where you're going to have friends who are also married, who've got kids, who've got what you want. So it's showing you the future in a way. Not that he's going to be playing video games, but it's a sign that he's taking control. And I feel that dad's playing video games is also a sign of the masculine collective where he's getting strength to move forward, because in video games, for example, you're able to be a hero. You can be a hero of your own life, even if you don't feel like you are one in the real world. So he's taking control of his life, and you've been manifesting. So you're being shown in your dreams in a way what's coming into your life. Because in that dream you were having his baby and you were pregnant and these things were happening for you. And remember, he was in denial, perhaps by hiding away. playing video games. So that's also a sign for you what he's healing, that he's healing his own denial of the love or what he wants in his life to be able to move forward towards you. So your subconscious is working through your own fears and struggles and helping you to understand what he's going through. And you may also feel like his friends or family have been a bad influence in some way, or they've been getting in the way of a decision. So you may also be healing that. That's why you're pregnant. You may, I'm choosing to be with someone else. So this is kind of the energy of this dream showing you that you don't want to be with anyone else, that you're choosing to be with him. Okay, and you might think, oh, he's choosing to be with other people. He's not there for me when I'm pregnant, or I'm having the baby, I'm in labor, and he's playing with video games. He's choosing to be with someone else. So you may feel like you're not being chosen. And he says, you challenge me in ways no one else has. I know now I now know it was in my best interest. So you've been a challenge to him as well. So it's like any fears you have about not being chosen, you've got to work through those fears yourself, because that's about your own insecurity or your own struggle, your own inner fear, to release and feel free, to know that you are enough and that you are one. So it's like he's saying to you, and it's like he's helping you to understand this dream, because you may feel like he wasn't choosing to be with you because he was with other people in that dream. He wasn't with you when you're in labour. So it's also reminding you of how strong you are, that you can handle anything. Your intuition is heightened. This is why you've had this dream. It says be extra aware of your inner knowingness, as it's trustworthy. And they give me the word transparent because you're seeing through the illusion. So I don't feel you have anything to worry about in the dream, as in that shows you what's going on in the outside world. I don't feel like he's choosing someone else over you or anything like that. It's more you purging out your own fears. So what else do you need to know about this? We've got, 9 of Wands. Don't give up. Keep moving forward. Don't give up on what you want. You want marriage, you want kids, and you know you're going to have that. Okay? Yeah, that was, I don't know if you heard that then, but that was like Archangel Nathaniel coming past, moving obstacles out of the way. It says, changes happen as you change. Okay, dare to be different and follow your passions, to choose things that you love, work that you love. So do things you enjoy what you're doing, and the universe will take care of the rest. But that dream was about you working through your own fears about what you want and why and how. And just have patience that you're manifesting these things. Feels like the camera's moving around. It isn't, but it's like shaky. I hope that helps, okay? So Victor donated for collective messages, and then I'm at the top with Jan, okay? So let me just go back to where I was. Let me just make sure that's right. Just bear with me a second here. Oh, no. Okay, no, ignore what I've just said then. Okay. Jan's donated twice, I think. Okay, so I'm just, obviously, because I lost my chat down here, so I'm just making sure where I am. Victor, am I right to do collective messages in a bit, okay? Because I just want to get back onto here, okay? So we're going to do Jan for a general reading. I'm going to do Victor's collective messages in a bit, okay? So general reading for Jan. And then I can see you've donated again on this one and said love reading. So what do you need to know for Jan? We got Tiger's Eye. So you may want to use Tiger's Eye. You may want to wear Tiger's Eye. Great for protection and making you feel stronger. So what you need to know in general is that you get self-confidence through God confidence. So have faith in God's plan for your life and in love, that what you want is meant for you. You know, what you deserve is coming for you. That you can't miss out on what's meant for you. So believe in yourself, okay? And that will move everything forward for you. When you're struggling to believe in yourself, call on God, the angels, the higher power, the universe, whoever you connect with, to armor you up and give you strength. Because when you believe in yourself, it's because you're believing in God working through you. So God is working through you right now in everything that you're doing. Okay, helping you to feel strong and powerful. You've got clear quartz as well, because clarity coming in. So let yourself feel all your emotions. So when you're feeling things, it's a sign you're alive. It's why we come to Earth. It says your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you important messages and guidance. So this is also reminding you to trust what you feel inside, your intuition, your gut instinct. Do what you feel is right for you, what you're passionate about, what you love doing. The way is being made for everything to come towards you. So it's like you may be waiting for something to happen right now, and that could be in love, it could be in your career, it could be something you're manifesting, and the way is being made for it to happen. So you have to have a little bit of patience and faith and belief in yourself and God's plan, that these things are going to come in at the right time. So right now, the angel's saying focus on service. What does that mean? It means focus on things that lifts you up. Service can be helping others through creativity, through spiritual work. Or it could mean do things that lift you up vibrationally, like going in nature, meditating, things that you enjoy doing that pushes you out of your ego, because the ego edges all the goodness out. So if you focus on healing you and feeling good about life and being in the present moment as a light worker, everything else is going to move into place. So the angels are reminding you have a mission. There's a reason you're here. You're here to help the world in some way. You've come to earth to lift the vibration of humanity, just like we all have. So let's get a general reading for you, a general message, and then I'm going to do a love reading. Okay, what's the message in love for you? Okay, so the message for you in general is 7 of Wands. Stand up for who you are. Be proud of yourself. Believe in yourself. Again, it's about you having confidence and doing what's right for you. That's what's going to move everything forward for you in your life. And have faith that what you've been asking about, praying about and intending is already on the way. In love, it's about you knowing that something magical is coming. So I feel you're completing a cycle to attract love in. And this may be what you're struggling with. So you may be struggling to complete a cycle. This could be thinking about someone from the past or wanting someone from the past. And the angels want you to breathe and move forward fearlessly, knowing that what's meant for you will be for you. So there is going to be love coming into your life. Okay, this could even be someone who's different than you in some way. So you could be from different races, different backgrounds, different religions. And that's how you'll know who it is, whether it's someone you're already in contact with or someone who's coming in new. But you gel together, you go together. You fit together like a hand in a glove. And I feel there's a cycle being completed to move things forward. Now, this could also be someone you've known since 2021, or something could have happened around 2021 that's significant to where you are now on your journey. And something could have even happened around July as well. But I feel over the next 21 weeks, things are falling into place in love and in life. You just got to have faith that the way is being made. So I want to pull one more card. I want to do your message from the romance angels. Anything else you need to know? Anything else you need to know? You've got let go of control issues. So you may be trying to control things right now where you need to let things unfold naturally. So the angels say allow this situation to unfold naturally, whether it's in love, career, money, whatever it is. Just be more in the present moment and then everything will show up because the way is being made. I hope that helps, okay? Ethereal Seeker, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, messages and guidance on my DM, Will. So what's going on with Will? Will's saying, I know you're my twin flame because I've been expanding my spiritual knowledge. So he's been working on himself and he's been realising things about the connection. Even if he doesn't know the label twin flame, he knows what he's feeling because he knows you have a spiritual bond. And that's why he's saying, please don't give up on me. Please don't give up on me. I've been learning about the journey. I'm just not used to it. That's why I run. If there is a karmic partner, anything karmic going on around him, he's severing ties with that to be free. And he knows that you've been by his side through it all. And that's why he's grateful for you. He's saying, I cherish you for that. Thank you for being there for me. You'll hear from me soon. So he is going to contact you soon. Okay, and he is severing ties with anything karmic or anything he needs to release to be free with you. He's communicating with you right now through intuition, telepathy, song, signs. The fox is a huge sign that he is making a decision. And he's coming up with a solution, and there's answers. And this could well be communication coming in between now and the full moon. 5th of November, something big. So between now and then. But I feel he's very emotional right now, and you may be connecting with that. I hope that helps, okay? Emily G, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, any message from D about our last interaction and about his intentions towards me? He said, I have inner childhood wounds. So he's reminding you there's still things he needs to heal. So your last interaction may have actually triggered some inner childhood wounds that he has. And he's saying, I don't want to hide this connection anymore. So what he realises is he doesn't want to hide. So his intention is to bring this connection with you out into the open. And he may be having to heal some wounds around doing that. So when a childhood wound could be hiding things or having some kind of secrets. And he doesn't want to do that. He needs to heal those secretive things about himself. So this is trusting the journey right now. He's getting there. So the 7 of Pentacles is what's been manifested. And I feel like what he's doing here is if you feel like you're in the darkness or you're buried in some way, which means you're the secret, he's going to pull you up. So I'm seeing this as he's bringing you out into the open. It's like you're under the surface here and he's pulling you up. He's going to show you off. His intention is to be with you out in the open, out in the world, in front of all his friends and family and everyone else. And that's what he wants to happen, and that's what he's creating. But he may have inner wounds around that. What will people think? What will people say? What will people do? What will people do if I choose myself over anyone else? He's realising that your journey is spiritual, that your connection is spiritual, and that it's affected him in a very powerful way. It's affected him, it's woke him up. And he's like, I know we're going to find our way back together. It keeps me going. So keep going, because you're going to come out in the open together. That's his intention right now. I hope that helps, okay? Peace, Lily, thank you for the donation. May I get a general message for growth? I don't have any specific person at the moment, but I'm feeling heart chakra activation from RC, so messages from him. So, first of all, the angels say to you, be gentle with yourself. Be very kind to yourself at this time. Give to yourself what you need. Have compassion. You've been through a lot and you need time to heal and recover. So the angels know when it's the right time for something to come to you, whether it's love or anything else. So be very gentle with yourself at this time, kind to yourself, give yourself what you need. And this is all part of your purpose as well. That's why you're going through a heart chakra activation. So trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading the way to fulfillment. So you're always being guided, you're always being shown signs that you're on the right path, that you're exactly where you're meant to be, that good things are coming into your life, that you are protected and safe, that you are watched over. And breathe, especially when you're going through heart chakra activation. Breath work is the key, because it calms you down, it relaxes you, helps you to find peace in the situation you're in. You've got permission. You have to give yourself permission to dream. The angels say it's okay to have dreams. Focus on your vision and allow yourself to achieve and receive your goals. So give yourself permission to be happy. Give yourself permission to work on your dreams and your goals and your desires. And again, same message here. The universe is showing you signs. So get excited about your situation, because adventure awaits you when you follow your heart. Give yourself permission to be happy. There could even be marriage coming into your future. An ending of one situation for a new one to begin. A sacred union is more than a ceremony or a document. So I feel you're manifesting marriage, you're manifesting a relationship. All the things you want in your life are coming on the other side of fear. But you must give yourself permission to allow it to come in at the right time and to work on your dreams and goals in the meantime. So a message from RC. What's the message from RC? So RC wants to explain himself to you. He regrets walking away from you. So if this person walked away from you in any way, shape or form, he regrets that. And he wants to apologise for that, because he knows it caused you pain. So I feel there's an apology coming in from that person, and that's why you're feeling connected with him. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Current feelings from C and his action towards me. So what does C want you to know? C is saying, my nerves have been getting the best of me. So I feel he wants to take action towards you, but he's feeling a bit nervous about it. So his nerves have been getting the best of him. So he's perhaps been procrastinating, overthinking, holding himself back when he wants to move forward, because he's a little bit concerned or worried about what you're going to do. You're coming up as the Queen of Swords. So he also knows how wise you are and that you've learned a lot, and the time has passed since you've been together. So he's worried about what you're going to do. Are you going to ice him out? That's why he's nervous. Are you going to ice him out? Are you going to hear me out? Are you going to be available? What are you going to do? But he's drawn to you like a moth to a flame. I feel I need to take these and the top one. Like a moth to a flame, I'm drawn to you. The time is coming for our reunion. Okay, the healing and growth is happening because I believe in true love. I just worry that if I let you in and open myself up, you'll find something you don't like about me. So he's insecure. Lyrics of songs are reminding you of each other. So he is coming to you. You just have to have faith. I hope that helps, okay? You just move the chat up. Bear with me a second, guys. There we go. Now I'm at the right place, okay? So let me just move the chat up here so I can see again what's going on. There we go. So we've got Jan, so I answered Jan. We got Angelic, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, my person's true feelings for me. And next in our connection, will I be okay in my new job? Okay, so what's your person's true feelings for you? Your person is saying to you, I envision us driving off into the sunset together. So your person has fantasies about being with you, driving off into the sunset, having a life with you, all of that, okay? So I feel your person likes to be in fantasy land a lot, because being with you in the reality can also scare him as well. So his true feelings are he wants to have a future with you, and he wants it to be wonderful and magical, and he may be in fear that he's not going to live up to that fantasy. Okay, in your eyes, he may fail you. So he's protecting the connection. So anytime he's not around you, he's protecting the connection. You may see 444. So your journey is protected as you move forward. You're going to fear. So you're going to drive off into the sunset. So you may actually drive somewhere together. Okay, you may go somewhere together. There could be a trip coming up. But he's definitely leveling up for you. So you must be strong in what you're doing right now. And this is also about you in your new job, feeling strong, feeling powerful, feeling confident. The peacock spirit is around you, and remember who you are. So in your new job, you'll be okay in your new job as long as you operate in your confidence and strength. And remember who you are. And that's what you need to do in your journey as well. Remember who you are as the Empress. You know, that you are strong and capable, that you're powerful, that there's nobody like you. That's what you need to know. What else is going on in your job? What's happening in your job? Okay, you've got multifaceted, so there's many layers to you, and you have many things you can do, skill sets, and you reveal your true self. So in your new job, just be yourself. Remember, you've got lots of layers and lots of things inside of you, lots to give. You're very talented, and they are lucky to have you. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to do the collective message, Victor asked for a collective message. I'm going to do a crystal card. So think of a number 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to pull 3 cards, and this is going to give you a crystal to work with on some guidance, okay? What do you need to know? So pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3, okay? So if you pick card 1, you've got turquoise. You may even be guided to the colour turquoise. This colour can also be connected with Archangel Sandalphon. So if you've been praying for things, he has heard your prayers, okay? So this is all connected with your spiritual path. So what you need to know is whatever you're going through in your life right now, it's all happening for your spiritual path. It's something you've signed up for. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. So things are becoming clearer to you because of your spiritual path and the person that you are. So have faith in that, okay? Pile 2, you've got smoky quartz clearing negativity. So you may be protected right now from negativity. Your person may be a bit negative right now, and that negativity is being cleared away. It says release negativity first, and release negativity from within or around you. So you may want to do a cleansing your chakras. If you're feeling negative about things yourself, remove those negative thoughts and replace them with positive ones. But I feel this is also a big message that your person may be in a negative mindset right now, and they need to release that before they move forward to you. But you can use smoky quartz to clear away any negativity around you, especially if there's negatives around you at work or other people. Focus on the positives, and that will shift things forward. Pile 3, you've got apophyllite, okay? It says increased support. So you may have been praying more, calling in your guides more. You have more support around you now than you ever have before. Could even be on the channel or, other people around you. It says your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to an abundance of help and opportunities. So doors are opening for you, opportunities are opening up to you, things are happening for you. You've got the Midas touch right now. So have faith in what will be. So if you're asking about things at work or financial opportunities or opportunities for things to move forward in love, the doors are opening for you, so have faith in that. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just check what's going on here before I go to Lisa's donation. I can see I've had a few emails coming through. Just to let you know as well, someone's donated to me on PayPal. I only do really super chats when I'm doing these readings because I don't have access to my phone normally. Okay, so I've got this person who's just donated to me on PayPal. So don't donate to me on PayPal, please, guys, okay, when you're doing these. I accept PayPal for personal readings. Hang on, my chat's moved again. This is why, you see, I don't want to go off onto other things because it messes everything up. Okay, so donate to me on Super Chat, please, it does actually say there in the description as well, but I am going to answer this one. So we've got the person who's donated as Vanja says, Is it all right to ask a question? How does my ex feel about me? Does he want reconciliation? So how does your ex feel about you? This is for Vanja, okay? Don't think because we don't talk, I don't want you, because I do. So your ex does think about you, does want you. You may not be talking right now, but he does want you back. So I do feel he wants you back. So are you going to reconcile? You've got the Eight of Swords. He feels trapped right now, or you feel trapped right now. It's not the right time. Okay, but I do feel he wants to. Okay, and you are going to talk again because he already does want to talk to you. It's just he may feel trapped, or he may be stuck in his own fears, and you may be stuck in your own fears too. So I feel you've got to move beyond your own fears. So are you going to get back together? It's going to happen at the right time. So it is going to happen, just not yet. Breathe. If you breathe, you're going to remove yourself from this stuck energy that you feel trapped in right now. Okay, so you must release yourself from that. Stop worrying about it. Breathe instead. Okay, because it is going to happen at the right time. Can't give you a when because you're learning when that is. You're learning to surrender and be at peace. But what this message for you today is, please don't think because we don't talk I don't want you, because I do. Okay, so your person does want you. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, no problem, honey. It's on super chat, you see, because usually I don't go on my phone. I mean, it's only today I've put the sound on. I don't know why I've put the sound on. But, yeah, otherwise I would never have known, you see, because I don't check emails when I'm online doing these, because I've got access to my tablet, you see. So, Lisa, thank you for the donation. Morning hours, Amanda's energy. I'm down and tearful last few days or so. I'm wondering if it's her. I'm pretty sure you know it is her. Okay, so what's the message coming through? Yeah, I feel like really as well, I'm getting this coming through intuitively. She's looking at you. So she feels very emotional about you. So she's probably looking at your pictures on Instagram, or she's looking at your pictures and it's making her feel emotional. But what she's saying here, I took your advice as criticism and I reacted badly. I'm sorry. So it's like she's really processing now what you've said, you know, about the connection and how it needs to move forward and what you want and what you need. And I feel like she was a bit defensive about it before, so she's apologising to you. She's saying, my greatest fear since we met is that your feelings for me would change. So that's why you're feeling emotional, because she's worried that your feelings may have changed or that you don't want her anymore. She's saying, my past made me believe that I was unworthy. Okay, a past. So things she's been through in the past. So this could also be childhood wounds, things connected with this past, you know, I say the past person. I know that he's still in her present, but I see him as very past, really. You know, it's like he is her past, even though he's still around her. It's a past that's made her feel unworthy, and he's had a role in that too. And I ran because I wasn't emotionally mature, so she wasn't ready to face it all. That's why she ran from her feelings for you, and that's why it's caused a block in the first place. But she's also been manifesting your connection, trying to get the universe to bring you back together or to create a way. Or definitely feel as well that she's been trying to manifest communication coming in from you to her, and that's why you may be feeling her energy. And she said, I've looked into tarot. So she may have had a reading, or she may have looked into a reading in some way, and it's given her some kind of guidance. So I feel since you've been having this silence, because I do feel she wants to communicate with you, she's just really holding herself back. So, yeah, things are not as bad as they seem. That's what you need to know. Things are not bad. They're not as bad as they seem to be. It's just the ego. Be your own best friend right now, and that's what you're doing. You know, you're being your own best friend. You're burning away the past. You're releasing things. You're letting go, and that's bringing a healing in. So burn away the past could also be perhaps doing a saging or a cleansing on yourself, letting go of things that have happened, releasing those things. But you're in a good place really when I'm connected with your energy. So I do feel it's her that you're picking up on. So what's the message coming through for you? We've got, 10 of Cups in reverse. So again, it's like you can feel each other's energy. You can feel it, but it's not physically there and it's not physically present, and that's causing pain. Now, I want you to know as well, there's nothing going on between him and her. It's a very intimate card. It's in reverse. There's nothing going on between him and her. She has a vision of being with you. So when she thinks about passion, she thinks about you. When she thinks about love, she thinks about you. When she thinks about a future, she thinks about you. And she knows she's got to close a cycle out first to actually have this love with you. All these cards coming up have got naked people on. That's why I'm not showing them. But, the Three of Wands is about vision. So I do feel something moving forward between now and March time. But yes, you are feeling her energy. It is her. She has looked into readings and she is feeling powerful when she's connecting with you, and she's very grateful for you as well. But I'm not feeling a movement when I'm connecting with her today, because I feel that she's trying to honour what you've said. And it's like she's finally realising that. I hope that helps, okay? Divine Soul, thank you for the donation. What are the dreams sharing between us? Do you see he's texting me this month? Well, I feel you need to let go of the when and just be at peace with him messaging you in the first place. So, yeah, this is the thing. You're going to remember when you have a dream about him. He is definitely remembering when he's having dreams about you. You're going to remember when you have a dream about him. And that's what you need to know. So when you've shared a dream, for example, you're going to know you've had a dream. You're going to remember it. And it will be vivid in some way, okay? That's how you're going to know. So it's not saying what are the dreams. You're going to know. You won't even have to ask, because you'll know you've shared a dream. You'll remember it. So the angels say you must breathe right now, because I feel you're stressing out about things. There is success ahead. So this is showing you he is going to contact you. Of course you have a future together. It is all going to work out. But you've got to let go of the fear. Okay? So breathe through it. I'm not remembering it, but I feel I had one. Well, there you go. So you're not meant to know what it is. Otherwise you'd remember it. Sometimes the conscious mind isn't ready to deal with what the subconscious is experiencing. So you've got to have faith that whatever you experienced in that dream happened for a reason that way. And when you are meant to remember, you will. It will happen at the right time. Look at this. And this is to do with him reaching out. It will happen at the right time. So I don't feel I'm meant to tap in and see if he's going to message you this month, because if you have faith in the love, you don't care whether it's this month or next month or next year or whatever. You know it's going to happen anyway. And why would he stay away? Okay, what you need to be doing more of, honey, is focusing more on you and your situation and what you're doing, and breathe through the struggle, and that will open the doors. This time, I know you are. We all will miss our turn, but you have to also put your attention back into you. Put your phone down, do something else. Focus on your own life, address that right now. That's really what the angels want you to do. They want you to address your life, because that's going to move things forward. Because what's really going to change if he messages you? Nothing. It's going to be the same thing. What's going to happen if you address your situation? Everything, because it's going to create a change. To see where I'm coming from. So you've got to remember that, you keep going around in these cycles of communication and then silence, communication, silence, because something isn't changing. So you've got to be that radical change that happens first, because usually if you've got two twins in a karmic situation, the feminine will always make a move first. The feminine will always release it first. But as I said, I know it's scary, but you can't think, right, I'm only going to do it if he does it, or I'm only going to do it if he tells me he's going to do it, because that doesn't work either. You can't put that kind of pressure on another person. It's like, imagine if he was saying to you, I'm only going to leave my situation if you leave your situation. When are you going to do it, or what's going to happen? You just feel pressured. Okay, so you've got to do it for yourself. Okay, so that's the message. Instead of stressing about when he's going to contact you, start thinking about, right, when am I going to sit down and be honest with my karmic partner? Because that's what came through. And then make some changes there. And I feel it's about getting this emotion and perhaps saying to your karmic partner, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. I don't want to, maybe in the new year. Well, not maybe. Again, it's fears, because I've got within you, it's like there's fear around making this change. And that could be because of finances or how it's going to affect everyone. But again, you've got to be bold with what you're thinking and doing. I hope that helps, okay? Jasmine, thank you for the milestone, honey. Hi, Lizzo Paul as well. Any message from Jack after our meet up on Friday? So what does Jack want you to know? I never meant to hurt you. It wasn't you, it was me. So he's apologising for any hurt. So he may have felt hurt coming from you. So maybe you had a talk and there was some pain brought up, or he perhaps felt the pain in your eyes when he went, but he doesn't want to hurt you. And he wants you to know that I never meant to hurt you. It wasn't you, it was me. You're my queen of wands. You're fiery to me. You're everything I want. So when he connects with you, he's very drawn to you. He's magnetically attracted to you. He's passionate for you. He wants you. He feels desire for you. And that's you and the stag there. So that's you and him. So he's showing you this. He's like, he doesn't want to hurt you. He doesn't want to let you down. He feels connected with you. You're everything he wants. And he's showing you he's transforming. So when you're together, it's like you're already in union. Even though certain things aren't being said or certain things aren't being done, he's showing you. I mean, the fact that he's come up as a stag there and you've got stag antlers, it's like about the power of the connection, the passion, the desire. It's said without being said. But he doesn't want to hurt you either. He's saying it wasn't you, it was me. So anytime he's hurt you, and you know what that's connected with, you know what that's about, when you feel triggered in any way, he's reminding you it's not you, it's him. Okay, what he's saying is, my pride, insecurity, and ego keep me from making a move. My growth is making me more mature. So remember, everything is happening to grow him. That's why he's coming up as a stag, because the stag is the transformation he's going through as a masculine to become the emperor, to step into his true power and worth. So he's saying, I want to make a move, but my pride, insecurity, and ego stop me. So it's also about remembering, it's about divine timing, him doing it at the right time. Otherwise, it will cause a problem. What else do you need to know? Hurt. You are healing and learning to respond with love. Hurt people, hurt people. So I'm not saying he's hurting you, but the situation can be hurting you. And because he's hurting in his situation, sometimes things he says could hurt you. So you've got to rise above that. Let me pull you something out the bookies. What do you need to know? This one's flying out. Okay, we've got... it's they give me the word moving, and two, it's not moving, but they're saying moving. Something's moving, she'll feel something is shifting. This is morning. So you may see him in the morning, or you may connect with him in the morning, or it may be the first thing you're thinking about in the morning, vice versa. But they give me the word moving. So I feel that there is going to be a move. He is thinking of moving right now. He's contemplating that. That's why I stopped before I said it. Because it's like he perhaps wants to tell you he's thinking about moving already. We've got spider, so you may see the spider reminding you that you don't have to do anything, you don't have to force anything. Just be yourself. And the spider is a message about abundance. You've got 555, big changes coming in, and a bee, wow. Miracles, changes, the universe has got your back, moving, even though it's morning. Okay, morning is obviously in the morning. Something could be happening in the morning. You could be spending time together during the morning. But I feel there's going to be a move. I'm getting moving coming. So he could well be moving soon. I hope that helps, okay? Gypsy, thank you for the donation. They give me fear. Oh, Gypsy, let go of any fear you're experiencing, or your masculine could be experiencing fear. A so-called connected friend told me Jerry chose another. That's why there's fear coming up. He will never choose me. It would end in tragedy. A message and guidance. Well, first of all, ask yourself why you're listening to other people. And you see beyond the illusion anyway, because you know it's not about choosing you. It's about choosing himself. So he hasn't even got to make that decision anyway to choose you. Once he chooses himself, he will be with you. It's as simple as that. It's not about choosing you, or this person is a busybody and you're saying yourself a so-called connected friend or a so-called friend. So ask yourself why you're allowing other people into your connection or allowing other people into your energy, because a lot of the time it causes more harm than good anyway. When you're letting other people into the knowingness of what's going on, it's better when it's just between you and your twin. But I feel that this person clearly doesn't understand the journey for them to even say that to you, and it would end in tragedy. I mean, why would even a friend say anything like that to you in the first place? So I feel the message is that rise above other people's opinions or other people's activity. And stress reduction. Don't be around people that bring stress in or cause you stress. It says de-stress your mind. So I feel the angels saying you don't need to worry about this. De-stress your mind. De-stress your mind, body, your schedule, as you need to rest, recharge and review. So you just need some time out right now. He may need some time out right now as well to rest and recharge and to not let other people get in your head. So I feel the message here is don't let this person stress you out in any way. You know it's not about him needing to choose you anyway. It's about the need to choose himself, which leads to you. Okay? He said, I know we're being spiritually guided. So your journey is being spiritually guided. So it doesn't matter what this person says or thinks. That's their opinion. You've been having dreams of each other. And Jerry has definitely been having dreams about you. Okay? So what's the dream that's coming through? What's the dream that's coming through? It got so steamy in my dream that I reached, so Kundalini, use your imagination, and I dreamt that we bought a house together. So I'm not seeing it as ending in tragedy. I'm seeing it as buying a house together, things getting steamy between you. This person has probably got an agenda of their own. You know your own truth. You're being guided to trust in that and not let anyone cause you stress. So rise above the stress. You will come together. Okay, it's something that you're manifesting as well, and it will be equal. So I don't feel it's going to be tragedy. I feel it's going to be equally balanced. And Knight of Swords, it's going to happen quickly when it happens too. So you know all these things. Don't let other people go in your head. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to say no more donations, guys, so I can catch up, okay? So no more donations after Kelsey, so I can catch up, please. So mods, if you can put that in the chat for me. Ashwini's donating for herself and for a friend. So Ashwini says, 3D message from him, please. Does he want us in the 3D? So obviously he's saying, does he want us in the 3D? You're in ego again, because you know he does. He said, I want to make all your dreams come true. So he's saying, I don't just want you in the 3D. I want you in always. I want to make all of your dreams come true. And I feel he's sending you this message because you're spiraling or you're going into fear again or ego or stress. So he's coming through with this clear message that says, I want to make all of your dreams come true. So obviously that's in the 3D and everything else. So it's like he's saying, let go of all your doubt, please. So you don't spiral, because you could spiral today if you're in ego. He said, I've been putting myself first, and I know that, and I see it's only hurting me and you more. So in other words, he knows he's been a bit selfish with his time, his energy, his attention. He knows he's been there for too long, and he knows he needs to do something because it's hurting him, it's hurting you. Okay, maybe that's why I was thinking that all my dreams have got destroyed. But again, that's something you're seeing it as. If you hadn't have had your dreams destroyed, you wouldn't be the person you are today. We could all say that. Every single one of us here could say, we've had our dreams destroyed. I feel like I've had my dreams destroyed over and over and over again. But you've got to look on the bright side. There's a reason why. Because when things get destroyed, they get rebuilt. You've got abundance. You're going to have a life filled with abundance. So between now and Halloween, focus on abundance. Focus on the good things. He's watching you as well. So I feel he's watching you. He could be watching your social media. He's got his eye on you. So he wants to make all your dreams come true. But you've got to have faith in that too. So let's get a message from your friend Essie's masculine. So we've got, I've been doing spell work on you. Now again, when I connect with this card, I don't see it as like, ooh, spell work. I see it as like telling the universe what you want, setting intentions out, speaking things into reality. So I feel that he's very aware, that he wants you, and he's been spelling that out to the universe, okay? And that's creating movements. I feel he's also been doing work on himself as well to bring you back together. He's saying, yeah, I know I have to make a move. So he may also have been trying to manifest a communication from you or manifest something from you, you doing something, but he knows he's got to make a move and he's trying to find the strength to do that. So I feel you're going to hear from him soon. Could happen within 8 days or 8 weeks, a movement, because he knows he has to make a move. So this is like fast energy. I know I have to do something. I've been trying to manifest something happening, but I know I need to do it. And it may be because he's obviously manifesting something that he's being guided to take action because he knows that's what he needs to do. I hope that helps, okay? Pooja, thank you for the donation. My parents are pressuring me to accept a proposal I'm not happy with. What do the cards say? Will this marriage move forward or will I be able to avoid it? Well, first of all, you've come into this body in this life to break cycles, to stand up for what you believe in, to go against the grain, for future legacies, okay, or future generations. So it's part of your mission to do what's right for you, because you know yourself, you don't want to move. You don't want to marry this person. And I know, obviously, I can't know what it feels like because it's so different, in your culture that, you want to obviously make your parents happy and you want to do what is expected and you want to make people, you want to do what's right at the end of the day, but you also have to honour you as a person. You don't want to do anything that's going to make you miserable or make you feel like you're disrespecting your own body or your own self or your own soul. And that's why you've come into this lifetime now, to be a leader of light and to be a bit of a rebel, to be able to stand up for what you believe in. So that's also what you need to know, okay? So So the message coming through for you is heightened intuition. So you already know in your intuition what's right and what's wrong, whether something feels off or not, whether it feels good or bad. So if your intuition is saying to you, I'm not happy with this, then you know that you've got to make a stand or take a stand in some way. It says, be extra aware of your inner knowingness as it's trustworthy. So really you've come into this body and you've been put in that particular place where you live in your environment, so you're able to listen to your intuition and stand up for what you believe in. And you know it's not right, you feel it. Okay, so where you're saying there, will the marriage move forward or will they be able to avoid it? That's absolutely up to you. Because if you go along with everything, then you're going to go into that marriage. If you stand up for yourself, it's going to cause a delay or it's going to cause some kind of shift, okay? So what do you need to know about this? You've got the Ten of Pentacles, so on the surface, it would be everything you want. It would give you financial security, freedom. Perhaps you'd look good in community to everyone. It's what everyone perhaps expects or wants from you, but inside you'd feel blocked. So you've got to make, it's not about me saying, oh, it is or it isn't going to move forward, because right now, in spiritual truth, nothing is set in stone, because you have a choice. You could run away. I'm not saying you're going to do that, but you could say, right, I'm going to run away and you'll never see me again. And that would, obviously, the marriage wouldn't move forward then. But what I'm connected with, what I need to share with you is this. If you marry this person, it's going to be everything you want on the outside. So, for example, you may have a wonderful home, you may have money, all the things you would think would make a person happy, but inside you're going to feel stuck and trapped and blocked, and you've got the power to say no. You've got that power. You may not feel like it right now, because you may feel like I've got to do what's right for everyone, or it's what is expected of me, or it's going to give me everything I want in a secure way. But you know what matters more is your own happiness and your own joy, and you being true to yourself. And that's what you need to do. That's what you've come here to be, a warrior of your truth and your light. I want to bring you one more card from Archangel Michael, because I know it's not as easy as me just saying, oh, just say no, because it's totally different than perhaps the family I grew up in, for example. And I know what it was like when I said no to my parents about things, and it's totally different than what your culture is, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to let you know, either I do understand how hard it is, even though I can't understand it from going through it, if that makes sense, even though I've been through my own challenges. Does that make sense? So Michael's saying, be grateful for the many blessings of this day. Give thanks for everything good and bad, and go to bed with peace in your heart and you will slumber. So don't let this keep you up at night. Pray about it, give it to heaven, and then allow everything else to happen naturally. Be grateful for everything you have right now. Well, it's your choice. You may feel like it's their choice, but no, it's your choice, because it's your life and your body and your soul at the end of the day. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation for Byron. Van Byron, I was thinking about you, actually. I might be in Manchester on Tuesday. Is it Tuesday tomorrow? Is it Monday today? Yeah, I was thinking of going to Manchester tomorrow. I might not, though. That's why I haven't messaged you. Otherwise, I would have messaged you. I'm not sure. It depends what happens later today. But I might be in Manchester tomorrow. Just say, if not, it'd be a couple of weeks, okay? So, Byron, let's see. Where's your question? Where's Byron's question? Alice, what does the universe and Alice want me to know today regarding my career and connection for the future? So your energy feels calmer today, okay? And flashes of Alice being on a boat with another man who looks a little like me. What does this mean? It means that if she is around anyone, they're reminding her of you, but I feel that's your subconscious. I don't feel she's doing that, okay? You're balancing your masculine and feminine energy right now, and you've got forgiveness heals. So that may have come up into your awareness, so you can perhaps forgive anyone that she's been around or anyone that she's been interacting with, because then you release any pain around her being with other people in any way. And this is the same for you, because, when you're around other people, and you've been around other people too, it's not like you've been innocent and you've been, you've told me before you met someone. So, this is in the past. So you've both been around people. Okay, so it's about forgiving everything. So the angels say, release any repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. So you may be going to your bouts of anger, rage, stress, anxiety, frustration, and you're being asked to release all of that. Forgive yourself for that too. Say to heaven, or say to God, I'm willing to forgive everything in all directions of time, and so it is. I forgive myself, I forgive her, I forgive everything connected to the situation in exchange for peace, and so it is. And that will balance your masculine and feminine self. So the message here is to know that you have a feminine side of you and a masculine side of you, and the feminine side is also very creative. Okay, so your feminine side is asking you to do something, to do something creative. That's why you want to get a job. That's why you want to do something, because it's that creative energy shining out of you. And your masculine side of you is asking you to have confidence. So you've been asked to have confidence, because if you had confidence in the love, then you wouldn't even panic about it. You'd just be at peace with it. And that's what the angels want you to do. They want you to find peace in the situation. So you're definitely working through this energy where you're balancing out these energies to feel more at peace. And you do this through breath work, believing in yourself and having faith. You may want to use some topaz or ametrine. You don't have to get those specific crystals. Any crystals will do. But find peace in that, okay? She said, I don't want you to be with anyone else. So I definitely feel you're mirroring each other in that way. Because you also had a dream he was doing, or you had this vision of her being on a boat with someone who looked like you. So again, because he looked like you, it's a sign that she wants you. And she doesn't want you to be with anyone else. And you don't want her to be with anyone else. She's saying nothing and no one can change my love for you. So she isn't going to stop loving you, just like you're not going to stop loving her. So it's about having faith in the connection. And, when you're in pain because you're not together, it's about realising why you're not together. There's reasons, there's lessons being learned. So I've got to get up and get these cards that fell out here on the floor. So you got 6 of Pentacles. Okay, and this is about equal balance. So you've been reminded you're not together right now because you've got to balance your energies out. It's about equal balance. 10 of Cups is the union itself coming in the right time. And you've got the Ace of Wands in reverse. So this is where all this frustration comes from, because you have all this passion for her and she has all this passion for you. But it can't be acted on in the physical because you're not physically together yet. So you've got to have faith in that. The 10 of Cups is coming, which is the journey is unfolding and it's protected. So you've got rainbow over this as well. Okay, so you are protected. Your journey is protected. You've got peacocks. So you may see peacocks as a sign of coming together. So I've got a timeline here. It's like there was a timeline open for a reunion between June and October. But I feel that because of fears and insecurities, it pushed it further forward. Because I've got another one opening between now October, because I feel your energy shifted again, between now October and March. So you've got to understand the way that the journey works, okay? If you're in stress and anxiety like you have been, and there was like a timeline for coming together, that timeline will shift, okay? Because you're not learning what you need to learn, okay? And that's what I feel has happened. I know it sounds harsh, but it's true. So I'm feeling that there was a timeline where you could have come back together between June and October. However, all the pain and the fear and the struggle got in the way. So that timeline is now shifted between now and March. So what you've got to work on between now and March is being in this calm energy where you're balancing your masculine and feminine side, so you don't go into a spiral like you had a couple of weeks ago, which could have messed everything up. Does that make sense? So between now and March is a timeline for you coming back together, but I can't guarantee it's going to happen because it depends on you. Obviously it depends on her too, but it depends a lot on you and how you respond to this. This is why it's good if you're looking for a job. So as long as you're balancing your energy, and I feel getting a job will balance your energy as well. So let's bring in a message about that. You got close your eyes and feel the power of the eternal flame, and then the closed doors will open. I love this because, again, it's like I'm trying to get you a career message, but they're giving you a message about your future in general. So what the angel's saying is if you close your eyes and breathe through any stress and you feel the power of the love and you feel the connection that you have with Source, all the doors that are closed are going to open up. So you've got opportunities between now and March for her and you to reconnect and also for you to get a job as well. I hope that helps again. I feel like a lot of the stress is cleared. And that's how it had to be. You can go over this beating yourself up. Same for me in my journey. I had a timeline for my reunion between December and February, and it didn't work because of my own stuff. His too, but mine as well. And, I sat around moping about it for a month, and then I kicked myself up the backside and said, what are you doing, Liz? You've got to take control of your life. So, but it's all as it's meant to be. We learn and grow. We can look back and go over it. I wish I'd done this. I wish I'd done that. But it doesn't change anything. You've got to accept where you are now and live in the present moment. I hope that helps, okay? Just bear with my chat move there. Okay, so we've got Saranga, thank you for the donation. So no more donations, guys, okay, so I can catch up. So Saranga says, I've mixed feelings for Nana B. That too much of love that I had for him is getting diminished when I hear his thoughts about our connection. Somewhere his entire focus on getting physical and not real love. Akashic Records showed him and me as past life partners. Now I want to release him forever because he has hurt me a lot and I don't want to abandon my feelings by forgiving him. Okay, well, you've got to forgive. Okay, you have to forgive. You have to forgive everything and rise. Jesus said, if I can forgive even the most heinous crimes done against me, you can forgive what another has bestowed upon me. So you have to forgive. That's why we come to earth. Okay, you don't forget. You learn lessons from it and set boundaries from it, but you have to forgive. So forgiveness is the key to happiness for you, not for him. Okay, it's for you. You have to forgive for you. Forgiveness is a gift you give to the self. If you don't forgive, you hold on to resentment and pain that causes problems for yourself, not the other person. As Wayne Dyer said, when you hold on to resentment, things you need to forgive, it's like you're holding a red hot coal in your hand and it burns you. It doesn't burn anyone else and it goes into your body, your bloodstream. That's what causes cancer and other nasties. And you don't want that. So you have to forgive for yourself. Okay, so forgiveness is imperative for your health and well-being. Okay, and obviously if you decide that you want to end this connection, then you have that power. Because didn't you say, the thing is, what you got to understand is, you can't cut cords with your twin. You can cut cords of fear, but you can't cut cords of love. Now, I'm pretty sure you said the other person is your twin, or you feel the other person is your twin. And I'm not going to get into who is and who isn't your twin, because, it can always change anyway. If, as your journey changes, you realise certain things. Like, at times we think someone is a twin and then we realise we're a catalyst or whatever. But the point I'm making is, if you fully believe that you're done with this person, and in your mind you don't see this as a soul counterpart, if you see this as someone who's helped you and grown you a karmic in some way, then you can absolutely cut ties. But you can cut the cords of fear, but never the cords of love anyway with anyone. Because you'll always have love between you and that person because of what you've learned and what you've experienced. So you can carry that with you everywhere you go and release the rest. But it's your choice. So all you have to do is say, I choose to release you, Nana B. I choose to release you with love. And it's as simple as that. Okay, and the angels will help you release. But, you're overthinking everything, stressing everything. And I feel it's because there's unfinished business between you. But that's not my position to say. You've got to do what's right for you. The angels want me to, to say to you that you need to forgive, because this has been a life-changing experience for you and it's created epiphanies within you. The angels say it's a time of big and blessed change for you and God is supporting you every step of the way. So what you decide and what you choose, you are supported every step of the way. And lapis lazuli is about speaking your truth. But you don't need to say it directly to him. You can just choose to walk away in silence. And that's more powerful than anything you could say physically. So just choose to disconnect. And the universe will do the rest, okay? Ling, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, current energies to me from ST, especially after the photo he sent me yesterday. What should I know about us this week now that you'll book it too? So what you need to know is no one can change his love for you. No one can change his love for you. No one, no matter what goes on. So at the bucket, you've got answers are going to come, okay? We've got the cat as well. This is about you being independent and getting a reading, which is what you're doing. So you're getting a reading, and the reading is saying to you that no one can change his love for you. He knows that, especially when, with this photo and everything else, he knows that he's always going to have feelings for you. He's always going to love you. And that's where the answers come. Okay, the answers come when you get a reading because you're being reminded of your power and your independence. So what can you expect for the next week? You've got Knight of Pentacles. He is going to come to you, but it's slow moving. Or he is going to reach out, it's slow moving. You are going to be together, but it's slow moving. See how you're both not touching? In this, can you see the picture there where they're both holding themselves back in some way? And your arms are kind of down by your side. You're waiting. He's holding himself back. So he really has to restrain himself from coming towards you because he knows he wants it to happen at the right time. So he's going to come towards you at the right time because he can't stay away from you for one. He's drawn to you like a moth to a flame. He can't stay away. Okay, so this is a message about slow movement. Give it time. It's in divine timing. Again, it's about you learning patience and having faith. You can't rush this forward. Hey, Misty, welcome, welcome. So I envision us driving off into the sunset together. This is about you having your happy ever after. You're going to have what you want, but it's in divine timing. And that's such a big lesson that you're learning right now, to have faith in the when. And I know it's frustrating. This is why, yeah, that card just moved. Look at this. It will happen at the right time. So you've got to let go of the when and all of that. There is success ahead. So you're moving towards success. Just have faith in the process. I hope that helps, okay? Little bit, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, good to see you today, my friend. Great to see you, honey. What's going to come out of the court on the 17th of October, please, and thank you very much. So what's going to come out of the court on the 17th of October? What's going to come out? Abundance. Abundance, okay? And someone from the past, releasing the past. So I feel this is like a past situation being resolved and abundance. So this is very powerful because it feels like whatever it is that you're asking for, just bear with my chat. We've no more donations, please, guys, just so I can catch up, okay? So I feel that abundance is coming. Whenever it goes on at the court, it's going to be beneficial to you. Okay, it's going to open a door. It's going to, I mean, the treasure chest is open. It could bring the past up as well. But I feel it's going to happen in a good way. So, you know, the past coming back or bringing the past up, it's going to lead to abundance. This is October as well. And this could actually be 6 weeks from now as well, 6 weeks from October. So you may actually receive something 6 weeks from October. So it could be like middle of, 6 weeks, it could be middle of November. It could be going into December that you start seeing real physical rewards about something. Okay, so what else do you need to know? You've got Magician. So it's very powerful this has come out because you've got to believe in yourself and have faith in what's happening and what you're doing. But you're going to get the outcome you seek because you're manifesting it. Oh, no, yeah, don't worry. I can still answer. I'm just saying no more donations. If you donated, it's fine, okay? I'm just putting just saying don't donate. Don't worry if you have. I will do it, okay? I'm just saying no more just so I can catch up, that's all, okay? Well, thank you for that. So, Magician, okay? This is about you recognizing that you're in control. So you're going to feel powerful from whatever happens on the 17th, but I feel you're going to also receive benefits moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation. I see you've put something there with guidance on instability and obstacles I've been going through. I've been pursuing the arts, but either some were toxic or pay cut or interjected, to which I struggled financially and ended up with all the financial legal disputes and felt rejected like I did with Jake. I'm, of course, learning to trust and all. So you really have answered your own question, haven't you? You're learning to trust and all instead of being stressed out. Four of Swords. Okay, it's a time of reflection. It's not a time of action, it's a time of reflection, going within, gaining wisdom. There's an owl in this card. This woman's got an owl's face. That's what I'm seeing it as. An owl's about wisdom. So you're learning to recognise that everything you're going through gives you an opportunity to respond with love. If you're getting triggered by wounds and things coming up, it's so you can go within and heal. Okay, so I feel you need to let go of fear around having enough. You're moving out of that lack mentality. So you've got, look at this. And I know it may seem like I'm constantly repeating myself, but the angels give parrot guidance until it goes in. It's like if you've seen Back to the Future, McFly, is there anyone in there? Okay, so the angel's saying you've got to ask for your needs to be met. It says God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And that's what you're doing. You're making a free will choice to be helped. You're giving it to the universe. And it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. Okay, and I feel that what you do is you get stressed out. That's why you said, can you answer a different question I've just asked? Because you worry about getting the right guidance or the right assistance, but it's always within you anyway. What else do you need to know? You've got save wisely. Stress causes a problem. And that's what you're going through. You get stressed about everything. So the angels say if you're saving or you wanted something to change and you're getting stressed about it, it causes a block in the financial flow. So instead of worrying about things or stressing about things, see yourself surrounded by money. See yourself getting a positive outcome in what you want. See yourself happy and enjoying life. And then it will all happen naturally with no concern or feelings of lack. That's the message, okay? And if it's bringing up a fear of rejection, that's so you can fill up your own cup and give back to you. What I feel you're still learning is that it's not coming, your happiness or your financial security is not coming from outside of you. It comes from inside of you, from your connection with self and source. God is your true bread. God's the one who gives you everything, not a work. You know, you get your work because of your God-given talents and because, you know, God creates the way, Jesus creates the way. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? E777, thank you for the donation on here. Check in, please, for me and DM's connection. Vibe love. So you've got your influence. What you need to know is that you have an influence on your person, okay, that changes everything in them. So you change their life and you know it. Now, obviously, they changed your life too. But your person saying, you influence me in ways no one ever has. You changed my life. You supercharged me. Forgive me the word supercharged. You supercharged me. Yeah, and this is the thing. You know, it's like I no longer feel our connection. It's like the same way because it's supercharged. So if you're worried the connection has gone anywhere, it hasn't. Okay, I feel that whatever it is your person is in, they no longer feel that connection. So this is like if they're in a connection with someone else, if there's a karmic or if there's anything karmic going on. And I've got Archangel Nathaniel coming over. Can you hear it? Don't know if you can hear that. This is someone slow moving on one of them lawnmower things again. So this is obstacles being removed out of the way. Yeah, it's like a big white, it's like, what is it? It's like a big recycling thing. Okay, but I'm seeing again, it's slow moving. Can you see it there? Can you see it? That's Archangel Nathaniel blasting things out of the way, okay? So I feel this is like anything that's karmic, he can't feel that anymore because he's not connected with it anymore. He wants you to know you've changed his life in many ways. So I feel there's about to be a big shift in your connection. Okay? Yeah, you've got to look at the situation with love right now. Because Archangel Nathaniel is moving obstacles out of the way so you can clear the air, so you can talk about the future. Yeah, a street sweeper, yeah, that's it. But it's like, whatever it was reminding me of those cement mixers. You know, because it was making that noise like a cement mixer. So if you look at the situation with love, you're going to clear the air. So what I'm feeling there's something big shifting. And that may be why you perhaps don't feel the connection that they were in before. Or it's like something is being removed from the past to move things forward. So the angels say to you, where are you at this exact moment? Are you living in the past, the present, or the future? Come back to the now. They give me fear. So come back to the present moment where the power is, okay? You've got brown eyes as well. So your person could have brown eyes. If that doesn't resonate in that way, this could be a huge message about deep eyes, rose, apology, deepness, looking into the eyes and seeing something very deep there. Rosy. So there's definitely apology coming in here. But I feel your person is moving beyond what they're currently in to be free. Okay, I know I am transformed into a different person. So is your person. Okay, there's definitely a shift happening here. Yeah, the sun. You got the sun and you've got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so look at, he's drawn to you. I love this card. This is about divine timing anyway. But I love this because it's like he can't stay away. He's doing everything he can to hold himself back, but he can't resist you. And you've got the sun for happiness and happy outcomes. It's all going to work out. Okay, so things are shifting. It's all in divine timing though. But I feel like if there was a connection there before with someone else, like a karmic partner, you can't feel it anymore. You can't feel it anymore because it's gone. Even if it's still there, does that make sense? I know it probably doesn't make much sense what I'm trying to explain. But it's like whatever he's been in, it's no longer there. It's not viable anymore. because all he can see is you. Okay, so even if he's taking time to come towards you. So just have faith your journey is absolutely on the right path right now and things are moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? Sophia, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, reading for the next 10 days and a message from Eddie. So what's the reading for you for the next 10 days? We've got Peridot, life lessons. So you may be learning some life lessons over the next 10 days, okay? You can break free from reoccurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and the blessings it contains. No more donations, please, guys, okay? So you're going to go through some life lessons and you're going to realise why. So this could even be you looking back at things you've been through recently and recognising why you've been through it. So I feel there's wisdom coming in over the next 10 days for you. Wisdom, learning, growth, understanding about why you've gone through the things you've gone through. And you're saying, I do think about the future, and when I do, I think about you in it. I want to dedicate a song to you. So you could also hear a song over the next 10 days that he may share himself on social media, or it may be a repetitive song that you keep hearing that gives you a message about your connection. So what do the songs mean? They are sorry for all the pain they've caused you. It's not over, it's just beginning. And sing along to the lyrics of the song because it will help you feel the message you're receiving. So you're going to hear a song, it's going to be repetitive. Listen to it. It's telling you in some way it's not over between you, it's just beginning. And he's sorry for all the pain he's caused you. So over the next 10 days, I feel you're going to realise why everything's happened the way it has. So you're going to be a lot of wisdom, understanding, and epiphanies coming to you over the next 10 days. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, no more donations, please, guys, just so I can catch up, okay? So, Janie, thank you for the donation. Janie, where's your question? There you are. Hi, Liz, what does Wes want to tell me? No contact. Does he want a future? He's saying, you gave me that spark, okay? So you've always given him that spark. He feels it now, even though you're in no contact. He feels that spark. He will never have that with anyone else. He said, I am really sensitive deep down. I just put up a front. So he may be putting up a front right now, acting like everything's okay. But inside, he's feeling very sensitive about the connection. And he feels the spark, okay? Just bear with my chat move then. Let me go back to where I was. There we are. Okay. So what else does he want to say? You were brought up in a conversation recently. So remember, the universe creates ways to remind you of each other. So if someone brought you up in a conversation, whether it was a friend, a family member, someone else, you were brought up in some way and it made him think about you. But it says block right now for a reason. So it's not meant to move forward right now. Okay, there's a reason why. You've got to remember who you are. You're the Empress. Okay, so you've got to remember your power, that there's nobody like you. You've got to believe in yourself and have faith and look on the bright side instead of looking for the pain or, because you may be in pain right now about this. There's no contacts. You may be thinking, oh, nothing's working, or I haven't got things in my life, or I want him in my life, or all these fearful thoughts. And you're manifesting it anyway. It's coming back to life. It's not over between you. So I don't feel it's over between you. I feel it's blocked for now. Let me see if I can get a timing around it moving forward. But you're being reminded of each other. Yeah, it's about he walked away, or the reason it ended, or no contact, for example, is for a reason. So you could also connect through intuition and telepathy. So the message I've got coming through here, this could be, August could have been significant for something changing. August just gone, that could have been when no contact came in, or when perhaps you started feeling pain, or something started shifting. But I feel that the message for you right now is you've got to trust your intuition. You are being connected to him through telepathy. So he's talking to you in other ways. So I haven't got a timeline at this moment for when you're going to come out of no contact, because I feel you're learning to let go and surrender. But you are manifesting it. And you've been brought up in a conversation and he's aware of you in that way. And I feel that, someone could bring him up in a conversation to you as well. And obviously that's happening constantly when you're on the channel and you're connecting with Divine Masculine. But I feel he is being reminded of you always. So you're receiving signs right now from your loved ones in heaven, whether this is your angels, your guardian angel, or people around you like friends, family you've passed over on the other side. You're getting guidance from somewhere. So it's not over, it just needs a bit of time. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. I haven't been able to sleep in the last 5 days. There's a lot of energy. I'm not able to calm myself down to sleep well. Call on Archangel Honiel. Archangel Honiel is the angel of peace. Call on Archangel Raphael. And do things that bring calm into your environment in your room. So, for example, turn off your phone, put it on flight mode, and then you won't feel as stressed by your phone. Because if you have to have your phone on, for example, for your alarm clock, put it on flight mode. Honestly, you'd be surprised how much it changes your atmosphere in your bedroom. And stop perhaps doing things in your bedroom that you do. I don't know what you do in your bedroom, but if you've got devices in your bedroom, TVs in your bedroom, I personally believe that a bedroom should be for sleep and pleasure. Okay, so for example, in my bedroom, there's no TV. Okay, because I don't go in bed to watch TV. I go to bed to sleep or to be intimate. Obviously, it's different with, when you're not with your person, but you understand what I mean. Okay. So I feel that's what you're being reminded to calm your energy down. So what else do you need to know? Yeah, you've got cord cutting. So you may want to do a cord cutting as well, because that will help you sleep better. And you spoke about you want to release Nana B. So Archangel Michael is saying, I will help you to cut cords with anything that no longer serves you. The love will remain, the fear will not. Breathe. You are now free to let go of the past. So you do a cord cutting with Archangel Michael before you fall asleep. And that will help you to release the challenges. And remember, challenges grow your soul. God is not interested in your comfort. He's interested in your growth. So trust that God knows what you need and when you need it, and say to the challenges, this too shall pass. So if you're feeling struggle at night, breathe and affirm that all is well. And you're gaining a higher understanding when you're falling asleep as well. So you're gaining a higher understanding of life, and it's all beginning to make sense. You're realizing on a very deep level that God has a plan. And God is now allowing you to see that for yourself. So you're also realizing more and more that God has a plan to relax and breathe and be at peace with where you are. Okay, but calling on Archangel Honiel will calm your energy down. So you can relax yourself to go to sleep. You just have to make a conscious effort to do it. I hope that helps, okay? Kelsey, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message regarding my twin flame journey and how divine timing is playing out? So what does your person want you to know? I just know I'm obsessed with you. So your person can't stop thinking about you, no matter how things seem in the physical world. And he loves you. Look at that. I love you. So everything is actually on track. Otherwise, these cards wouldn't be coming out. Because your person is saying, I love you and I'm obsessed with you. Okay, so this person is definitely thinking about you all the time. Could be watching you on social media as well. But they have to level up for you, and you know it. Okay, and you will get victory, but it'll be victory through positive thinking. Okay, so this is where your person is, this is where you are. So you don't need to do anything right now, but shine your light, be confident, remember who you are. Your person will ascend to be with you. Okay, there's no point in you coming down the stairs, because that means you're lowering your expectations. And obviously it's not really about having expectations, but it's like you're already where you need to be. You're already where you need to be energetically. You've got to wait for your twin to match your energy, okay? So you have to remain positive, like the peacock, confident, remember who you are, be strong, and think positively, overcome your challenges with faith, and know that you will receive victory. So he is putting the work in right now, as are you, to move forward. So regarding your journey, you're on the right path. And you just need to do you and not worry. There is success ahead. Look at that, success ahead. There is success ahead. Believe. You have to believe. So on your journey right now, you're being guided to believe. So if we've got any timings around this, let's bring in the time cards, okay? Any timings you need to be aware of. Could happen within 8 months, okay? Yeah, you got June. When you release resistance, it could happen within 8 months. So we've got June. Now I'm connected with where we are, October. So say November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. There you go. And I said that before I even shuffle the cards. So I feel between now and June, well, you've got to let go of resistance. I hope that helps, okay? Next question we're doing, just bear with me a second, is for Misty Blue. Great to see you, honey. Misty says, where's your question? Misty, where's your question? I can't see it. Could Misty put your question in the chat for me, please, honey? Can anyone see Misty Blue's question? Oh, I've got you. Don't worry, I've got you. What is Rainer's plan right now? And is he missing me badly like I'm missing him? And should I leave the restaurant job because the manager is abusive? Well, obviously, that's happening, so you learn to respond with love, not fear. But obviously, if something isn't working for you, it may just be a sign to leave and get something else. Okay, so should you leave the restaurant job? Well, first, I've got many things coming through in these cards. First of all, you have the power to get any job. You're coming up as the Magician and the Ace of Wands. So something is changing in that job. And I feel also this manager is abusive because of some jealousy there. And that could be because you're just better at the job. Okay, or you just bring out that side of this person, you trigger something in them that they need to heal. So the Magician is about you being powerful, you being able to move into anything you want to do. You are capable of achieving anything when you put your mind to it, and there's fast energy around this. So if you want to get another job, then obviously you can. There's something going to show up quickly for you. There's an opportunity, or you can choose to not let it trigger you. And choose to respond with love, not fear. Choose to see it as a lesson to make you stronger. So I've got two choices here. You know, you have obviously two choices, whether you stay or go. But both will be beneficial. If you feel like you just can't carry on there, then obviously something else will turn up. If you feel you want to carry on there, then it'll make you stronger anyway. Okay, so I'm not getting like a yes or a no, because I feel both are options for you. Both, you know, it's like either or, really, with your job. Okay, regarding Rainer, look at this. Okay, he is going to come forward towards you because he's coming up as a stag. So there's the promise of union and the promise of the transformation, and the Eight of Wands is movement into the Magician. So he is, because of what he's been going through, especially since August, he's becoming stronger. So yes, he's missing you. It says plan to move towards you. That's his plan. Okay. He's saying, I keep a close eye on your social media. Don't think because we don't talk, I don't want you, because I do. So yes, you may not be talking right now, but he wants you, and he's watching you. He's watching your social media. He's keeping an eye on what you're doing. He never stopped doing that. And I feel that he is moving towards you with the Magician. He said, I face my fears and refuse to let them sabotage our relationship. I'm trying to remain positive, but it's very difficult. So in his life right now, he's trying to be positive about things, but he's finding it very difficult to be. But he has faced his fears and he's moving forward. So I feel there's been a big shift over the last eight days, or even 8 weeks, or even since August, to move things forward. And you're going to see a shift forward now. So yes, he's missing you. And he does want to talk to you, even if he isn't talking to you, he wants to. Your loved ones in heaven are also giving you signs that you're going to clear the air. So you may be seeing signs everywhere you're coming back together, or things are going to sort out. So let's see if we get a timing for this. Oh, okay, got November. That's the card I need to give you. So, yeah, look at this. When you let go, it could happen as quick as November. It could happen as quick as tomorrow. It could happen as quick as, you know, it can happen. So between tomorrow and November, really what the message here is, when you let go of resistance, when you stop waiting, when you have faith and you know it's not too late, that's when everything moves forward. So something is definitely shifting quick, especially with the Eight of Wands coming in with the Magician. It's like fast energy. I hope that helps. Okay, I'm pulling you something out of the bucket as well. What else do you need to know? You've got inbox. So something's going to come into your inbox. Okay, let's get a message from him. Something's going to come into your inbox. We got ask. He's going to ask you for something. It could be for a second chance. It could be to meet up. It's going to come into your inbox, okay? He's going to ask you for something. I hope that helps. Aunt Morn, thank you for the donation, honey. I'm wondering if I can get a reading on TH to see how he feels. I keep getting mixed signals from the energy around me, and it's been hard on me. So I'm sorry you've been going through it a bit, honey. So let's see what's going on then. So what's going on with TH? How does he feel? How does he feel? We've got the Three of Wands. He has a vision of being with you. And obviously, you have a vision of being with him, of moving this forward in some way. In the star. So he sees you like a light. He sees you like a guide. He's very inspired by you as well. And he sees you as someone very sexy, very radiant, someone who's very content with what they have, someone very confident. There's a lot of attraction here. So this person is definitely attracted to you. And they feel very drawn to you, very guided to you. And they do have a vision of that. So I feel it is all kind of in their mind right now, perhaps not being said. And this is because of who you are. You've got to remember how amazing you are. Okay, you are an amazing person. You are beautiful on the inside and on the outside. And you are, when you're operating in that confidence, everything moves towards you. And this, you've got to have more confidence in this. You say it's been hard on me, but you've got to be confident in yourself here. There's a door opening for this. You know you're being guided in some way and somehow. And I feel you do feel drawn to this person. You know, you do feel drawn in some way to each other. So you feel like something is going to happen, or you feel like something is shifting. What else do you need to know? No more donations, please, or milestones, guys. So I'm going to go off after. I miss being intimate with you. So this person wants to be intimate with you. Doesn't matter whether you've been intimate before or not. This person misses being intimate. So it feels like they may not have been intimate for a long time. And that could also be something that's on their mind. So this person may be very nervous about being intimate with you. Okay, because there's just nerves around it in general. When I say intimate, I mean like spending time with you. Could be about making love. You know, having that romance. There could also be someone else involved in this, as I'm severing ties with the karmic partner. So there could be someone karmic involved here too. So it could be an ex, it could be someone around their energy, someone who may be stopping them from actually making a move, because it feels like this person's feeling all these things in their head, but they're not actually doing anything about it in the physical. And that's where you're getting these mixed signals from. And I feel there's also this nervousness about taking it to the next step or being with you intimately as well. You're very distant at the end, sadly, but there is much going on for him. So clearly there is healing then. So what else is going on? Yeah, Emperor. So you may actually be wondering if this is your one. You know, you've got the Emperor there. You're very attracted to this person. Hierophant, there's possibility for commitment. And that may be what you're thinking inside. You've got the Two of Cups as well. So there's definitely a connection there. And again, same card coming out here we've had coming up over and over again. Which is if you give this time, then this person's going to level up for you. Because you've got to remember your own worth and value right now. So I feel this about you focusing on you and allowing everything else to come forward in time. Because it will happen in divine timing, I feel, if you allow it to. Yeah, got Archangel Metatron. So Archangel Metatron is helping you with the timing around this. And it's like he's saying, give it to me and I'll show you it's going to be okay. What else is going on? You've got karmic, and there is a reason. So there's a reason why it's not moving forward right now to do with a karmic person. Now, this karmic person, it could be an ex, or it could be a friend or someone like that. You know, I feel you perhaps know who this is, or you may be aware of this. So it's like you're being protected. There is a protection there. Okay, let me bring you an angel message in as well. What else do you need to know? Soon. So you've got soon. Something's going to happen soon. Clear the air, so you're probably going to have a conversation that just gets everything out into the open anyway, and your loved ones in heaven are giving you signs. So in other words, you're being shown that you are receiving signs. That's what you need to know. Okay, so you're seeing signs that tell you, be at peace, be at ease with things. Don't worry. Let me pull you a crystal card. Yeah, of course you can donate, but you have donated already, honey. You don't need to. Obviously, I appreciate any donation. I'll just put a stop on them when people are asking me questions, you see, so I can get on top. That's all. But anyone can donate any time to say thank you to me. So you've got control issues. This may well be what you're releasing now, the need to control it, or the need for something to happen now. So the angels say, utilize your God-given strength and your power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. And in other words, what this means is you may be trying to move the connection forward or move something forward before it's ready to, because you're being protected. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? I'm moving the chat up, guys. Oh, bear with me, something shifted there. We got Enchanted Moon, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from Daryl? What does he want to say but won't? So what does Daryl want to say but won't? I have an offer for you. He wants to offer something to you, and he wants to offer this to you soon. And he misses being intimate with you. Now, I can see I'm shuffling and the cards are flying out again. This card just come up again. So he's saying, I miss being intimate with you. If he could say anything to you, that's what he would say. And he has an offer for you. He wants to offer something to you. So he's thinking about something he wants to give you or say to you or offer to you. With each day, the ache in my heart grows stronger. So what he wants to say to you that he isn't saying is that he aches for you and his heart grows stronger with each day that passes. So each day that passes, he loves you more, he wants you more, he grows stronger every day. He can't help it. He can't help but feel the love. So the guidance is use tools to assist you. So that's what you're doing. Obviously, you're using things to assist you, like you're having a reading. You may use your own cards, a pendulum. connect with your guide. So your angels are going to guide you and spend time with kids, with your kids or around kids, or obviously your inner child as well. Spending time with your own inner child will make you feel good. You are twin flames. Family time. So this could be a sign about spending time with your family, if there's kids in the family, you know, nieces, nephews, children, you know, just connects you with your inner child, really. It helps you to see the bright side in things. When you connect with kids or you're around children, it makes you see the wonder in life and the magic of it. It connects you with your own inner child. And that may be what you need to do right now as things move forward. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, thank you, honey. It means a lot that you did that. Thank you for that. I do appreciate every single donation, just so you know. I only put a stop on them because I'm trying to protect everyone else, you know, from donating, and then I have to go off. I came on live about 10 to 8 this morning. It's like 11 o'clock now. So we'll be going off soon because I'm getting hungry, okay? So Brittany, thank you for using milestone. Good morning, Liz. Austin and I haven't talked since September the 11th. Is there any messages for me? What's he thinking and feeling? So what's the message coming through? Don't worry about the fact that you haven't connected, okay? Because you connect without talking. It's done through telepathy and dreams and signs and music and feelings. So what he's saying to you is this. He's saying, the thought of explaining myself and apologising scares me. I don't want to see the pain I've caused in your eyes. So he also feels like he's hurt you, or, you know, there's pain there in your eyes when he looks into your eyes, if he can't perhaps spend any time with you or be around you. So I feel like he's waiting to communicate when he's got a clear plan, or he can actually come up with a strategy, because he doesn't want to hurt you or let you down in any way. The camera's shaking, but I don't think it was. I think it was just me connecting with it shaking there. I mean, he feels that you're there. He feels your energy, even though you're not physically together. It's like you're looking in different directions, but you're on the same page. So 6 of Cups is reunion, and 2 of Wands is the vision. So again, you're on the same page. That's what I'm really feeling. You want the same things. It's just he may not be able to give you what you want at this point. So there could be something really big turning around within the next 6 weeks to 2 months, or at the longest by Feb. Okay? Because I feel like you've got the stag in this as well. You know, it's about everything moving forward. He's becoming the person he's truly meant to be. And he's moving towards that person now. You know, he's becoming that person now. Magpie Magpie's got something in its mouth. I love it when they do it. A magpie just jumped on the hedge and it got a big white thing in its mouth there. And that's about bringing something to you, like an offer. Okay, so obviously that magpie's going to take whatever that was up to its nest, wherever it is. So I feel that's a huge message there, because I always connect with magpies about male or masculine energy, or again, loved ones in heaven giving you signs. But I feel he wants to provide, he wants to give. And that's what he's working on right now. He's working on providing, he's working on his security. And that's what you need to know. It's like there's nothing wrong between the two of you. He's just doing his own thing. Yeah, he's saying things are chaotic in my life right now and I'm struggling to cope. So it's not to do with you at all. It's his life. He's got a chaotic life right now. He's struggling to cope with that. And he's asking you to trust him. So let's see what signs. You're saying you're seeing lots of signs. So let's bring a sign through. What do you need to know about the signs? You are moving into alignment with your mission. It's all part of your mission. So you've got a white stag here. Because everything that's happening to you is happening to grow you, to make you stronger, wiser, to put you into power. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to end the live with a collective message about what signs you might be seeing, or what the angels want you to know about your journey. So no more donations, guys. I'm going to do a collective, okay? So pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. Pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. Pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. Or pick a pile. Got 2 cards for that number 1. Pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. Okay, so we've got pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. 1, 2, or 3. Okay. So if you pick pile 1, you've got 888 to let you know abundance is coming. So you may be seeing the number 888 everywhere. It's a sign of abundance coming in, magic coming in, your dreams manifesting. And have confidence in who you are. Look, we've got the peacock again. Now, isn't this interesting? When all through the reading, we've had peacocks coming through. All through this life, we've had peacocks coming through in this deck, okay? So the peacock is to have confidence in who you are. And when you're confident in who you are and what you're doing, and the love you share and the job you do and everything else, you'll get the rewards. Okay, and it's 3:13 on the timer there. So that's about luck being on your side. So I definitely feel the message here is the more confident you are in you and the love you have and the job you're doing, the more success you'll get, and it will come in quickly. Pile 2, you got cleanse and align your chakra system to enhance ascension. So you may be going through ascension. You may be getting ready for the next stage of your journey, the next chapter, the new level you're moving up to. So it's so important you keep your chakras cleansed, because you can get frustrated and there can be some anger and issues. So cleanse and align your chakras to prepare, especially if you're going through physical stuff. If you're going through physical stuff, or you start going through physical stuff, cleanse your chakras. And number 3, you will have a family together. So for those of you connected with Pile 3 that want a family, you want kids, you're going to have them. And it could be, if you've got kids, they've got kids, integrating families, like bringing families together, and that will all be harmonious in time. Or you could have other things you see as a family. So you could have animals together. It could be that you've got extended families, or you've got big families, or family is really important to you. You're going to share time together in that way. Okay, so see this how it resonates with you, because not everyone's going to want kids, depending on age and other things, but it's about you'll have that life together. You're going to build a secure life together with family. I hope that helps. Okay, guys, I'm going to go off, so thank you. I'm going to be live again on Wednesday, so you can catch me then. If you haven't already, just click anywhere after the replay and you'll receive an answer you need to know, or you can reach out to me for a personal reading at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. So have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you for being. A big thank you to my moderators, Victor, Ling, Donna. Has Melissa been in, I think, as well? Everyone who's been here, thank you. Lisa's been in as well. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for liking. Thank you for the donations. Thank you to everyone. It means so much. So have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.